Hey, TJ and Jonathan. How's everybody doing? Morning, Jonathan. I'm early a couple of minutes is all. Yeah. Sorry about the dead air. I had to go over and coax Mia to eat her breakfast. 53 degrees. Well, it's 55 here, so we're about at the same temperature. So how's everybody excited about Saturday? I know some people still work on the weekends and have other things to do. When we were younger, the weekends were free for the most part, unless you worked in direct service to people. But I know there's a lot of people that work on the weekends. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Jonathan, I would agree. I'm not looking forward to winter because that means the leaves are definitely coming down now. And that also indicates that winter is going to be here soon, which means shoveling snow, blowing snow, all that kind of craziness. And the older I get, the harder it is to do. So we'll see. TJ's probably got his face planted in a big bowl of cereal. And just munching away. Right, TJ? How's the weather going over there, TJ? Sorry about that, gang. It's like usual. Mia, as soon as I go online, she wants something. She wanted to go outside, which I had to put this magnetic screen up. So I try to keep some of the cold air out, but we'll see. Yeah, my squirrels and my blue jays are fighting for all the peanuts when I pitch them out there. I call the blue jays the sky bandits because they swoop in and take the peanuts just before the squirrels get them. And I haven't seen my chipmunks lately. I don't know whether they're burrowed in someplace. Hey, Lance, good morning. Giggles, he says, he calls them little bastards. Oh, they're family, you know? When was the last time you had a squirrel hurt you or do anything to you? where birds will swoop on you and everything else. East Coast says it's 73 right now. Oh my, good for you. TJ, it's got to be warmer down there where you are too, isn't it?
It's a good-sized bear, and he chased out his backyard, but this guy here, he's not the size of the bear.
So we'll see if Joe comes in or not, or what he's up to, or he had to shoot last night, so don't know how that went. He hasn't been feeling so well on and off lately. I don't know if he's gotten worse allergies as he gets older, because that's what I find is my nose runs all the time because of allergies. Oh no, the squirrels don't mess with the dogs here, because people are walking dogs up and down my sidewalk going by, and as soon as a dog gets in with 50 yards of the squirrels, they're gone. They're up trees and everything else. They don't want to play with dogs. Okay. East Coast is sitting out in comfort, sipping his coffee and watching TV. Good for you. And I've got my TVs going too, but it's cold outside. It's only 55 degrees, and it does have just a light touch of a wind. I had somebody ask me the other day if I was planning on, as you can see the flags, it's coming out of the north. Somebody asked me if I thought I could fly the Neo with ships. I'm not that comfortable with flying the Neo yet, because it's even though I have a controller and I can control it that way, I got to check the settings on my controller because the up and down wheel is a little too sensitive. I think I can adjust that. Here comes a CSL, Canadian Steamship Line ship. It's kind of a rust bucket in my mind, but they don't take very good care of them. But I'm going to have to check the settings on my controller to try and slow things down a little bit. My up and down camera goes too fast, and my stick movements side to side a little bit too fast. I want to dial them back. I think I can dial them back, as I recall, way back when I set up my other ones. We'll see. Oh, I thought you had all the tree debris all cleaned up there, Brenda. Still working on it. Yeah, I know a lot of the utility companies have sent electrical contractors and linesmen and whatever down to Florida to try and help out, which is really good. It's the way it should be. Yeah, the amount of electric loss in your area, general area, like 4 or 5 states, I think. Is just massive. $50,000 linesmen have reported to Florida. Hey, TJ, you don't have any milk stains on your mustache. What's going on?
No, I just got it
Oh, there you
started.
go. He's got the bucket of breakfast. You know, I like those breakfast bowls, but you get buckets of breakfast.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, I like the Jimmy Dean ones with the bacon and eggs.
Jimmy Dean's
Yeah.
loaded one is the ones I get.
Yeah, those are
I buy
awesome.
those by the case.
Yeah, you just put some ketchup on it. Yummy.
Yep. Mark White, hey, how you doing? Mark says hello to everybody.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah, I agree with you, East Coast. I don't know how they present a ship like that out in the public from a major steamship company, Canadian Steamship Lines, and not look at it as a smear on their good name, you know? If I had a steamship company, them babies would look pristine.
Yeah, that's crazy. They look all kind of worn and everything.
Yeah, banged up, worn up, scuffed up.
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
sad.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hi, Paul. Fine, thank you. Hi, TJ.
What's up, Paul? I mean, Mark.
It's all right, TJ. We
Lean towards the camera.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
DJ's on a roll. He's on a roll over top of his breakfast bowl.
Oh, that's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's good stuff.
So how you doing today, Mark?
That's funny.
I'm doing all right, thank you.
Precious doing okay? She keeping you busy? Keeping you busy?
No, she's sleeping.
Mia started right in this morning. As soon as I started stirring, it's like, okay, get up, let's go, let's go.
Uh-huh.
I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to come in. I want to go out. I want to come in. I want breakfast. I want to go out. I want.
Yeah.
I've never had kids of my own, but it just reminds me. It must be the way it is with young kids. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're either in or you're out. In or you're out.
I woke up this morning with the cat lying on one side of the bed and the dog lying on the other side of the bed and me stuck in the middle.
Like, how do I get out of here with all these animals?
That's it. I mean, I just think, well, I'll just have to stay in bed. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I had to kick the dog off so I could get out and get ready to go for my appointment at the district nurse. So,
Got your daily checkups in?
no, they're still changing the dressing every day after having the abscess done. It's been about 7 weeks now.
Yeah.
We got rain coming later today, all the way through Tuesday.
Uh-huh. I think the Tigers play later on this afternoon.
Tigers play, yep.
Yeah, deciding game.
You know, the Tigers have been playing up and down, and I just don't know whether it's an up day or a down day for them, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I think the Lions play tomorrow, don't they?
Yeah.
Jody!
Hey, Jody.
Hi, Jody. I noticed that the Jaguars are playing the Bears tomorrow.
The Chicago Bears.
Yeah, only it's a
The Bears.
strange one because they're actually playing it in London.
Yo, JDS.
Our London, not Canada's London. So both teams have got to fly over to the UK to play an American football match in London.
So what are you eating? Cornflakes or what?
No, that's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for a growing boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I had my Weetabix this morning.
You had what?
Weetabix.
Weetabix.
Yeah,
Is that kind of like shredded wheat?
kind of, but not quite the same. Like the shredded wheat is all stringy, isn't it?
Oh.
Whereas Weetabix is just like all the flakes packed together in a biscuit. You still put milk on it and it still goes soggy. It ends up looking like a porridge.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of the houses around here still have their hurricane shutters up.
They're probably not going to bother opening until the next one arrives.
I mean, they just have them up on their patio doors and whatnot.
Yeah.
ADS, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, my friend?
I did, yes. We've only got about another week till the next one hits, haven't you?
Well, I'm not sure when the next one's going to hit, really, to be honest. I hope not anytime soon. No.
Well, they're still cleaning up a lot of the. In fact, I saw a news report where some guy was standing in like waist deep of water. Said the water is still rising because of all the rain that's funneling.
Yeah, I think Dan had a lot of trees down and stuff at his house, so he was still having to. Because I saw a post on his Facebook page, like he was still like cleaning up and.
Has he got home now?
Yeah.
I mean, Rod was showing us yesterday how that some of the roads around Daytona are all flooded. Sarah and Justin haven't put anything on since Sarah said they were all right, but had no internet or cell service.
Yeah, I think they're okay.
But I mean, he's not been on, so I assume he's still got no service.
Wait, what's the keep them up safe on AC? Keep it dark in the house. And then Brenda's like, we have some left. Probably like their shutters probably.
Yeah, a lot of people took their shutters down.
Yeah, I have those accordion style ones, so it's easy just to close them and open them.
Yeah, a lot of people that don't have AC working, they close the house up and let a little bit of ventilation in, but they keep the sun out.
Yeah, so it doesn't get so hot. Yeah.
I mean, Bill was on Art's channel last night, and well, he just got home from work, so he's back at work now. So I assume they're all sorted out.
There you go. There he goes. There he disappears. You're the only person I know that eats cereal out of a salad bowl.
I know. I know. I know. Like this big huge bowl. Big huge bowl.
You're a one of a kind. You know that?
I know.
I
I
bet your
know.
wife tells you that all the time.
Yeah, like
She's either
who the
slapping
hell
you in
did
the
I
back of the
marry?
head or telling you to behave yourself.
Yeah, like I'll be like, she'll be sleeping, and I'll just be like laughing, carrying on. She's like, Tina, shut up.
Oh,
Justin,
Infinity Gaming.
yeah,
Justin says they've got cell service back, but
yeah, but no Wi-Fi still.
no Wi-Fi.
Dennis flew his he flew his Neo for a little bit when he was live earlier because he was running low on his battery with his Air. I think he got the Air 3 or the Air 2S one he was flying, but then like he put up his Neo.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
Dennis Lovelady.
Oh, Dennis Lovelady. Okay.
Yeah. Jody's asking how you liking your Neo.
Well, nervous because even though I have the controller that I can control it with, it's like I was saying earlier, I've got to figure out on the controller how to dial back the things because it's like when I up and down the wheel for the camera, it's just real fast. I want to slow that down. I want to do some fine tuning on the controller.
It's under the Gain and Expo tuning.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, Rodney's live. It's Chris Hope's up there, Ron's up there, Dennis is there, Lloyd's on there, and Philip. You gonna get some more ships today, Paul, or what you getting into?
No, there isn't any ships in the area. The one rust bucket went down bound, but I said, nah, that's okay.
I flew for a little bit. I just caught a couple of sunrise pictures. And then I saw this school, and I thought to myself, where is this school at? Because I've seen it many times. I'm like, where the heck is this school? And so like I was trying to find the name somewhere on the building, and so I found it, and then I put it in video mode so I could zoom in. And so like I found the name, and then just Googled it, and I think it's like right up the road from the house. So I might go there later today and fly some FPV around and kind of just see what's up.
You giggled it. What?
I Googled it.
Yeah, you giggled
Oh,
it.
Google.
Yeah.
I thought you giggled it.
No, I maybe could have done that too. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
I take it Joe's on what's it as well then?
Joe's on what?
It must be on Dennis's show or something.
I don't think so. You know, he had to do a game last night. He probably is tuckered out because, you know. Yeah, can I adjust all of those sensors and stuff without turning the drone on?
No, because you adjust them for that particular drone. So, like, you can have different settings on the same controller for different drones if it works more than one drone.
Nah, it just works the one drone.
Yeah, I know yours does. Yeah. Well, it works more than one drone, but it only works one that you've got. Yeah.
Right. Correct
Rainbow-
you are. Right, TJ?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's funny. That's funny.
So you're not working today, TJ?
No, I'm off today.
Have you been busy at the store or no?
Yesterday yesterday was kind of, it wasn't really too busy
How's your
yesterday.
inventory holding out?
Yeah, it's holding up pretty good. Nobody's really like, shelves aren't really empty, so
Well, that's a positive thing.
yeah.
Usually when a big storm like that goes through, you can't find toilet paper or you can't find a lot or water or
Yeah.
eggs or those kinds of things, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple cases of water and stuff, so I mean, I'm sure now that the storm has passed, I'm sure some people are like stocking up on water back up on their shelves and stuff, so
Well, the thing of it is that the surge in those supplies will continue because, you know, during the storm, they may have used up all their water, so they're going to get more, you know?
yeah.
Hey, here's Justin.
Justin!
I just
Hey, how you doing, my friend?
Oh, good. It's
did your tree stay up?
yeah, but not a lot of the branches did.
Right.
I got a freaking mountain in front of the house of branches and tree limbs and everything else.
Wow.
I've got the backyard all nice and cleared out now. I only got like 2 little piles left back there I got to get.
Well, how did everybody do during the storm? Did the dogs go crazy or?
Yeah, because they wanted to go out and go to the bathroom quite a bit, and they just couldn't
Mhm.
go out there.
What do they do? Go to the
Yeah.
door and stop and turn around?
Yeah, they would go to the door like, "Oh, let's go outside," and I'd open the door, and then they'd just stand there and be like, "You want me to go out in that?"
Yeah, no, you were, yeah.
Justin, she's
Hello,
missed you.
David.
Hi, David.
What's up,
Laura's
David?
missed- Right, wait, Justin, Laura's missed you so much. She's got a message for you.
Shut up, Justin!
But our power's
That's pretty
currently
good.
out at the moment because they're working on the power grid in our area. So,
You're
Well,
on
it's
your
good
phone.
to have you back, my friend. Everybody's been asking about you every day.
Update that in a second.
yeah, it's we lost all cell service and internet, but some businesses still had internet. That's how we were able to get on there.
Yeah, because I was about to ask, like, if you have cell service, how are you getting it? How are you able to come on the panel right now?
Cell service
No.
came back yesterday evening
Cell service
Oh.
came back
or
yesterday.
last night. It
Piggyback
popped
on,
out.
piggyback on
Oh.
somebody else's Wi-Fi.
But don't worry,
But as
Justin.
far as Wi-Fi in our neighborhood is completely gone, and it's
Don't-
some
don't
of the
worry, Justin.
nodes got destroyed.
So y'all got a lot of trees down and stuff over there?
Not too bad in our area. It was mostly just communications that got knocked out pretty good.
Yeah. Dan had a lot of trees down. I saw on his Facebook that he was having to pick up all the trees and shit that fell down.
I mean, there was a fair amount of trees down, but it wasn't super like horrible or anything.
Yeah.
Me and Sarah went and drove around the city a few times and looked around.
Let
We
Sarah
didn't
know.
see too much damage.
What's that, David?
Let Sarah know that Laura got a flick on the ear for being cheeky. She was trying to make a joke, and I went to Laura. I went, that won't come across as a joke after what they've been through. She did the. If you've got no internet, how did you post this? Laura, I'm guessing they'll have gone out. You didn't really stay indoors the whole bloody time.
Actually, most of that stuff. Well, most of it was posted from Starbucks Wi-Fi because they were the few businesses that still had it.
Said you got it from Walmart.
Side of that, are you going
Wi-Fi, and then we've been going up to.
go and sit in McDonald's and use their free Wi-Fi?
See, nobody wants these big
We've
businesses
gone
being
around
right
to
next
a few
door.
businesses, and we found that Starbucks were the best.
Yeah, but nobody wants these businesses right
Yeah,
next
Starbucks has been the best Wi-Fi though.
Yeah, but
Go
nobody
ahead,
wants these
David.
businesses next door. But guess what? When the power lines are down, they're good to have next door because you nick their internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, you should have saw how many people were parked outside of Starbucks. It was crazy.
Yeah, not going in because they're too bloody expensive. Yeah.
And
Well, Starbucks hadn't even been open. So
Just their Wi-Fi was going, right?
and then
yeah, but their Wi-Fi was one of the best ones because you could be probably a good 20, 30 yards from their building and it was still working.
well, it was one of them scenes from South Park. Yeah, they're all there queuing up for the internet, and then the camera swings round, and Justin's doing a Randy in the toilet. On
See, there's
Fortnite.
3 different types of businesses with Wi-Fi. You got ones you can be outside the building a little ways and use it.
Yeah.
You have ones you have to be right up against their building. And then there's some that are so good at containing their Wi-Fi, that bitch won't work unless you're inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to like actually be in the building for it to work.
Depends on what the building's made out of as well. Metal buildings tend to keep it indoors.
Yes, we got it.
Yeah, we got free Wi-Fi at Tesco. We got free Wi-Fi on the buses, and we got free Wi-Fi on the trams. But if you go on the train, you've got to pay for it.
No, it's free on the train now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
But there is one problem with the bus Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
Once you've connected to it, you don't turn your Wi-Fi off or disconnect from it, right? Once you get off the bus, you're fine.
You just connect to every bus that goes past you.
Yeah, you're on the phone and your phone call gets cut off because the Wi-Fi, the bus comes past. It's like, wait, what? Hello? Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, because the bus connects to it and then disappears.
Yeah.
But it's good to have you back, Justin. You've been missed. We've had no one to bully.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Jonathan. Nobody's gonna have to buy firewood for a while. Just use the trees that fell down to cut up and have yourself a little fire pit.
Yeah, not fireworks.
Firewood, he said. I think.
Oh, he said fireworks. No, he said fireworks.
No, I said firewood.
You said works.
Man, whatever.
McDonald's worker on minimum wage.
I know what I say, man. I say what I say when I say it.
You want me to wind it back? You want to go like, go on the stream and wind it back?
He talks better with a bowl in his mouth.
What?
Well, only 3 more weeks till firework day.
Shoot off the
Not that
fireworks.
they haven't been setting off fireworks for the past month.
What y'all up to today, David?
You want me to wind it back?
Remind-
You actually said word, not works or wood.
well, what did I say? Did I say works or wood?
Word.
Well, I hope I said firewood instead of firework.
Oh well. You said it wrong. I heard it wrong.
Yeah, probably. Somebody.
We'll blame Mark.
Now, we're used to the Americans saying weird words that aren't supposed to be that.
Yeah, like aluminum.
Hmm.
Wonder what happens if I go into Tesco and ask for some aluminum. I wonder if the security will throw me out.
Hmm.
You can actually build a fire pit out of like cement, just still like you can still put the bricks and stuff around it and then put the cement on the outside and then I guess put like a metal thing like when you after you let it dry and all that stuff, like flip it over and then put like I don't know, like some kind of like a metal thing or something.
PJ,
I don't know.
forget the concrete, forget the metal. Just dig a hole in the ground. Yeah. Put your
Yeah.
wood in there, set fire to it, and then take your metal things out of the oven, stick them on top.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you don't want to destroy your own garden, do it in next doors.
Yeah. Like, what the hell are you doing? I'm building a fire pit here.
Yeah, in the Seychelles, they used to do that on the beach, dig a big hole.
You do
Oh,
still
yeah,
do that over
fires
here.
are good on the beach too. I haven't done that.
You
Like,
should never do that. Never.
what's wrong with building a fire on the beach?
Because one, when the wind blows, it covers it with sand.
Oh yeah.
Two, once it's covered with sand, if you've walked away, some poor little kid could be innocently walking along with her mum in a bikini and then
Maybe like yeah, it could fall inside.
Yeah, happens all the time over here. It's
Well-
one of the biggest dangers at the seaside over here. People with the disposable barbecues and fire pits.
But how can you not see a fire going on in the middle of the beach somewhere? It's
No,
like
once
really
they finish, and then the sand gets blown over it.
Oh yeah, they put
Because
the sand. Yeah.
Yeah, because of what sand is made out of, glass and stuff, it heats up. Yeah, and it keeps everything underneath quite warm. So when you walk on it, you fucking know about it.
Oh yeah.
Even worse is when you sit on it.
Yeah,
This is a nice, this is a nice clear spot.
Dude,
No one's
it's
sat
crazy.
here.
Even when that sun's beating down on the sand like that, even when you like have shoes on and you're walking, it's like shoot, it still gets hot. Like what?
Well, yeah. So now think about it when you set fire to it and then it gets covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in the Seychelles, there's not a lot of wind to blow sand over it. And it's usually that big that you could see it anyway. And they tidied it up after.
The good news is it's now a criminal offence over here. People still do it, but it's a criminal offence.
Mm. Plus, you were there all day.
Yeah. And we've got another little bylaw that everybody breaks this law. I can guarantee it. If you take a shell or a brick or a stone or anything from the beach, you're actually committing high treason over here.
So you can't over there. You can't take any shells or anything off the beach.
Everybody does. You're not supposed to, because they're for the defence of the country.
Huh.
So it's classed as treason. It's an old bylaw that they never got rid of, but you never get prosecuted for it either.
Oh.
So, Justin, how is your neighborhood? How did it survive? Better than you, or? Justin's not here.
He was, and then he came back on, and then Oh no.
Wonder
I
if his
think the
internet's
problem is
working.
everything's going to be up and down for him for a few days.
Yeah.
And like you said, he's only working on cell service, so
Well, the good news is he's up and running. They're all good, and that's what matters. And he's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you just have to be careful about like what you're doing when you're when you're making a beach fire.
There's lots of drastic laws over here.
Yeah. It's crazy like how some laws are different in different countries.
We have
Things
laws.
like that.
We have laws over here where you can't walk over certain fields, right? Because you don't have right of way. But yet, in the middle of all them fields, there'll be one random field that has public right of access.
Mhm.
But you try getting to it without breaking the law.
Yeah, I know what Jonathan's talking about, the cement pavers. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
DJ, if you really want to make a fire pit that you're going to keep forever, yeah, you know the old storage heaters from the 80s and 90s?
I think so.
Yeah. You build your concrete base, right?
Yeah.
And then you get the bricks out of them storage heaters and you sit them on the top, right? And then you put your wood in.
Yeah.
Them bricks hold some serious heat.
either that or you use one of the metal drums out of the washing machine.
Yeah, they're pretty good as well.
There we go.
You right there, Justin?
Yeah, I was just trying to get all my shit sorted back.
Hey, Nanya.
Yeah,
What's up
they-
there, buddy?
Yeah, you missed it the other day, Justin, on Thursday. Well, you was a bit busy, but when we went to the concert, Laura found a way of playing Fortnite while we was waiting
I did
to
you?
get in. We found a gaming room that you could go in, yeah. And Laura it was supposed to be just basic games. Laura found the back door into the apps and stuff, and she found bloody Fortnite, started playing it,
Oh. Nice.
which confused all the staff in there. They was like, how did she get on that?
Do you think that's okay for my children to have a color friend? Yeah, where did it come from? Is it like a construction company? I don't know.
What y'all
Nothing,
gonna do
Eric?
today, Justin?
Nothing. I've just sort of gotten finished doing the last couple piles in the backyard, and then I'm done.
Well, there you go.
So how's your neighbors? How did they fare in the storm?
Everybody did decent. Like I said, it's just the whole one side of the street lost power. Not our side, but the other side of the street lost power. So everybody on our side of the street's got power. Everybody on their side doesn't have power. But Tico's in here, been in here since yesterday working.
Be right
on it,
back.
So they should have power back any day now. So. And in the field, they had I think it was a baseball field here in Florida, and they had it full of like all the stuff for the linemen, like they had cots in there and everything else for these guys to come back and rest at. And one of the tornadoes ripped through there, ripped the whole roof off, took everything with it.
Really?
Damn. Holy shit. I think I might go on a sticker rampage today and just go to random spots and just put my sticker on different things.
Put a sticker on your thing and see how you like that.
That's funny.
There comes
that's
it's
funny.
TJ with his thing on a sticker. He's been trying to pull it off for days.
That's funny. I went to the post office, what was it, like yesterday before I went into work and mailed off a couple things and took one of my stickers, and they have these yellow posts like outside, like beside the mailbox, and so I stuck a sticker on one of the yellow posts out there.
Yep, Nunya, that's right. Those damn hurricanes. I don't think you've got another one coming your way, do you, Justin?
I don't think it's like anytime soon. Maybe in like the very near future, but I don't think anytime soon.
I have no idea. I haven't been able to watch jack shit in the last 3 days. So the only thing I've been doing is going to Starbucks.
So you don't have
Yeah.
cable TV either?
Nothing.
Yes, Ed. Justin is in Florida. He's in Orlando.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you live in Orlando, right?
No, I'm like an hour outside of Orlando.
Oh, I thought you actually lived in Orlando
No,
somewhere.
I'm southwest of Orlando.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll show you where I'm at.
I could have swore you were lived in Orlando.
So there's Tampa, there's me, and then Orlando's a little north of me.
So you're kind of you're like you're like
I'm in the
Winter
middle.
Haven, like
Yeah,
Winter
I'm in the
You're
Haven.
in the
middle.
middle between Tampa and Palm Beach?
Yeah,
No, my Wi-Fi just came back
somewhere
on.
near Winter Haven, like in it.
Your Wi-Fi came back on all right.
Yeah, it just came back on. Kelsey came in and told me her phone started getting all kinds of notifications.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be fun for the next few hours.
Yeah, as stuff starts coming on and off.
3 million emails, 400 messages.
Oh, you should have saw on my side. I knew exactly where my cell service started yesterday. Because all of a sudden my phone was just dinging like crazy last night.
Yeah.
For like a good 5 minutes, it was just nonstop.
Yeah. All the YouTube notifications.
Oh, it was YouTube, Facebook, emails,
Yeah.
missed messages. Oh, dude, it was a whole bunch. And the guy just told us this morning when he came to rehang because our cable was hanging from the pole for our internet.
Yeah.
Because one of the tree limbs grabbed it and snatched it off the pole. He said he didn't know when the internet would be back up. He said he was estimating a week. So apparently they fixed whatever the fuck was wrong.
Mm.
Well, your cell service is up, but you said your internet is up now. Do you know for sure?
Yeah. The Wi-Fi. I just turned off my Wi-Fi hotspot and my
Oh,
computer's
okay.
still running. So I had Kelsey tested on her phone. She played a YouTube video and it started playing. So
Mm-hmm.
TJ is disappointed because he didn't get hit that hard. He was hoping to go out and fly himself.
Just hang on to something, but I'd be like going sideways and
Yeah.
stuff.
fucking doing Mary Poppins through the air.
Yeah, Mary Poppins.
with an umbrella. And just record myself like I'm Mr. Poppins. That's funny. That's pretty good.
It looks like we're doing Philly cheesesteaks for now.
Nice. I'll be over to eat.
Come on over, TJ.
All right.
So what's that? A 4-hour drive?
Pizza
Yeah,
pie.
roughly. About half the length of England.
What's
Oh,
up, Betty?
Before you finish that, is that half the length of England, yeah, or half the length of the United Kingdom? You talking about the whole island or just a small bit of England?
The whole island.
Hey,
Right, so
Eddie.
Great Britain.
Isn't it about 8 hours to drive from one end to the other?
Yeah, Great Britain.
No,
Yeah, you go from Land's End to John O'Groats.
it's nearly 14 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that still ain't nothing.
It's about 850 miles.
Oh, your audio is on now, Ed. How you doing, Eddie?
And yet it only takes me 5 hours to drive to the south coast.
Yeah, well, slow down for fuck's sake.
Oh, I've done it in 4.5. Before there was a lot of speed cameras about that is, by the way. Like 40 years.
We can't hear you, Eddie.
I don't think his audio is.
Yay!
No.
Yeah, now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
We've
I
got a
couldn't hear
new
'em.
pie to add to the pie list.
But
Pizza
England
pie.
itself is about 600 miles from north to south. And then Scotland's about another 350 miles.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Right, now good.
Yeah, we can hear you
All
now.
right,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
What was that? What
Other
did you
than
say?
that, because
No.
I'm not that good at reading lips.
I just want to say hello, everyone.
TJ's a good lip reader because he's always tugging on.
What was that, Eddie?
Indeed.
What up, TJ?
What's up, Betty?
That's my dude. Hope you're well, my friend.
Nice.
I'm
What's the
working on
weather
a new
where you are,
headset.
Eddie?
I'm working on a new headset. It's going to be a minute.
What kind you gonna get?
That's my dude.
What kind of headset you getting?
This one is garbage. Do not buy a headset that goes microphone and headphones. Get one that has the USB. Do not buy one that doesn't have it. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Well, here's the thing with headsets too. Don't buy cheap ones.
Yeah, this one's garbage. It is what it is.
If you're gonna buy a headset, go out and spend. It's a bit of
I
money.
mean, the last one I
but-
had was $35, and it was really good.
I'm
But
telling
the
you, if you're
plastic broke. Every time I buy one, the plastic breaks.
I'm telling you, that's why when you go out and you buy a headset, you go spend $80 to $100 and
Okay.
get a good name brand like
If you have
Corsair or
If you
Razer.
have a recommendation, I'll take it.
Yeah, they're the three that I would recommend is Razer, Corsair, or
I think the Razer is the one I'm looking at, and it has like
or
wires that come
HyperX
down instead
Wires
of
in
like
there.
the plastic.
Yep.
and HyperX. Those are the three. All three of those are sold at Walmart too.
Okay.
Yeah, Turtle Beach were good, but avoid them now. They've gone crap.
Yeah.
I
Turtle
keep
Beach are
breaking
shit.
them. This is like the fifth headset I've broken. Okay.
Turtle Beach has got a couple of nice
breaking.
ones, but for the most part, if you go to Walmart, they have Razer, they have Corsair, and they carry HyperX. All three of those are really good.
The cam is working. The one you gave me, it's working great. You can see me. It's working great. Thank you, Justin.
Justin, it's time for an educational lesson.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, David,
Really
take
working
it
good.
away.
Right, we're going to give you an education now on where we live. Because
In
Americans,
the UK?
right?
Okay.
Americans, let's wait up. Americans get this wrong.
All right.
This is England in red.
Mhm.
If you go into the blue area, the green area, or the yellow area, and say you're in England,
Okay.
run.
Eh.
Right?
Don't get there. Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Right. So
All
you've
right.
got the red area, England. Blue area, Scotland. Yellow is Northern Ireland. Grey is Southern Ireland. And green.
I mean,
is
it's not
Wales.
Russia, so I'm not gonna
Huh?
hate on it too much.
Yeah.
It all
Oh.
looks like one
But
giant farm.
no, but wait up. Now, the green the red,
Mhm.
and the blue are classed as Great Britain. That is
I
it.
hear if you fly over to England, they have to go around Russia to get there.
Yeah.
So like
But right.
takes
So you've
even
got
longer to get there.
three areas: the green, the red, the blue, Great Britain.
Okay.
If you add the yellow, it now becomes the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland.
All right.
Everybody always says it's the UK, but it's not. It's United Kingdom and Northern Ireland.
Why didn't you
And
pansies
then-
take the rest of that island?
Because we used to own the whole island, right? But if you add Southern Ireland in and the Isle of Man, that is the British Isles,
Okay.
right? So you've got the individual countries, then you've got the three countries which make Great Britain, the four countries make the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, and then you've got all the countries and islands that make the British Isles.
What is the gray island that's just on the verge edge of
Yeah,
it? I
what
can't
is
see
that?
it, but it's
This one, or down
Great
here?
part.
yeah.
This one down here?
The Isle of
Yeah.
Wight.
No. You've got this little one here, that's the Isle of Wight. That is self-governed, but
God,
it
it's so small.
uses the United Kingdom for its defence,
Okay.
right? And then you've got these little islands down here. These are part of the British Isles, which is like Guernsey, Jersey, stuff like that.
Where's
then-
the Thames on
They're
this?
they're
right.
Islands.
David?
And then this little grey area here, this was when God was having a
Okay.
laugh.
Okay.
He made this perfect place here, and then he thought he'd have a laugh and put this shit all here called France.
Where is the Thames on this map?
Here.
Over in this area?
Southeast.
I'm gonna be honest.
Using it.
That looks like nothing but a big forward operating base for the
But there you go,
Wait,
Eddie.
it looks like a what?
Then you've got the little island that's between Ireland and England, which
That one. That's the Isle of Man. I've just said that. That's the self-governing island of the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
But it pays the British government to defend it.
Is there ocean all around this map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the white bit.
and
Hey,
then
Justin, what?
So
Justin,
this is
you
the
said- you
Thames.
said it-
Okay.
all around the north of Scotland, you've
Except
got
for
the Isle
bottom,
of
right?
Skye,
Okay.
the Faroe Islands, the Hebrides, the Orkneys. So
Yeah,
you've got
they're part of the
lots
British
little islands
Isles.
up at the top of Scotland.
They're part of the British Isles or
Where are you at,
Scotland.
David?
Right. I'm going
Where
to just
are you at on
explain that. So this is the Thames here.
Yep,
London
down
is right here on the end of it.
You're near
And
it.
we are here
Okay.
between this
All right.
one and this one, which is the River Crouch.
Okay.
We're between the Crouch and the Thames, and we're here.
The Crotch
River
River.
Crouch.
Crouch.
I don't know if he was just.
You live in the Crotch. Okay.
As in the minister
So you're really
of,
close to the Thames then.
as in the
I wouldn't be.
minister of
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't
We
be surprised
literally-
if Crouch wasn't pronounced Crotch over here.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
We
Minister of
could
Magic
walk
on
10
Harry
minutes
Potter.
and be at the Thames.
Okay.
the minister of magic, Harry Potter,
So that's called the Island of Man. Is it ran by a woman?
was called Crouch.
The Isle of Man.
It's called the Isle of
That's
Man.
where, that's where they have
Justin, what-
motorbike. Where they have
What
the
did
two-
what did you say the map that map looked like? It looked like what?
Nobody
What?
say anything. The map looked like
He
anything.
didn't say. He
I
didn't
think
say.
that's something about like it looked like the Ford symbol or something. I don't know.
No,
DJ,
just
what are you
said-
smoking?
Yeah, dial it in.
I know what he's on
Come
about.
back. Come back to the show, DJ.
What he was on about was Justice said it looks like a military base for America.
I said it looks like a forward operating base to
Yeah,
me.
because
Oh.
it's squared
not-
off.
Oh, not
No.
backward, but forward. Not backward, but forward.
That's the one.
Forward.
Oh, for
Forward.
fuck's sake.
Forward. Forward.
Now,
Come closer, TJ. Come closer.
Yeah. now look at it this way. That little island, right, that you guys take the mick out of, that used to own 90% of this planet.
Okay.
uh,
Actually, the U.S. does have
the
one piece
Commonwealth.
of we do actually have one piece of sovereign soil that was actually given to us by the Queen.
Yep.
It was a memorial to JFK, and the U.S. actually owns the piece of property
That is
that the
true.
memorial's on. But it's not treated as a different country.
No.
And anybody can walk back and
Where
forth
it
on
is, I'm not sure, but that is.
But it
true.
was actually
It's not far
that
from
little
us,
piece
in
of.
Norfolk.
It's about an acre's worth of land, and it was given to the
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
kinda
actually
small,
owned by the
yeah.
U.S.
I think it's
Just
in
a
the
bit
grounds of
smaller.
Sandringham in Norfolk.
Yeah, it was back when JFK got shot. They donated a piece of land for a memorial.
Is it in the fens?
And it's just got a
Wow.
little quaint wooden
It
fence
should have
around
been.
it.
If we're going to give any land to America, give them somewhere in the fens.
Laura's from the Fens.
Which is like a big marsh.
Yeah. Cambridge.
It all depends.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Let me see where that's located at.
We were so proud of you, David, when you went to the Queen's funeral.
He went to the
We
Queen's
couldn't
bar
hear you
mitzvah.
because it was
I
like
didn't go-
broken up, but we were so proud of
Eddie, I didn't go to the Queen's funeral.
you. We were proud of you.
There was not a hope in hell's chance I was going to get anywhere close to that.
I
There was
would've
that many
loved to have
people there.
been
Okay,
I went to
so
the King's
it's
coronation.
Right.
it's in Enfield Green, England.
I thought you went to the King's bar mitzvah.
That's the one.
The King's bar mitzvah.
So where's it's in Enfield Green, England. Is where the memorial's at, wherever that's at.
Inkfield.
Like Inglefield. I don't know how you pronounce it.
GLE.
ENGLE and then field and then green.
ENGLE.
ENGLE, yeah.
Engle.
Enfield. Yeah, Inglefield.
Engel.
Angle?
Engel. As in the word end. Engel.
Engfield.
Enfield.
Englefield.
Mhm.
Inglefield. See, I would have said Inglefield.
Yeah, but that would have started with an I, not an E.
Okay, but yeah, wherever that is that far from where you guys live at? Or have you never heard of it?
I think it's close.
Can't say as I've heard of it, but
It is. It's on the opposite side. No, it's quite a fair way. It's
Not
in the Royal County of Berkshire. It's near Reading.
yeah, so it's about 180, 190 miles from me, perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to throw a stone from it.
Perhaps. Indeed.
Indeed. Perhaps. Indubitably.
Well, I don't think that. No.
Indubitably.
I don't know. Do
thanks
you
for that-
guys?
Yeah, thanks for
you
that
guys still-
information, though, Justin. I'm now going to make a couple of banners, and I'm going to go down there and go say, "We want our country back."
I had a chance to go over to UK for the No Man's Sky. It's a game, No Man's Sky meetup they have there, and I didn't go because I didn't have the money. But they went to Stonehenge. They went to a bunch of castles. I wish I could have gone. It seemed like a really good time. Wish I could have gone.
Yeah, Stonehenge is closer to David than it is to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you guys have any of the Virgin Islands anymore, do you?
Really would have loved to have
It
gone.
used to be the British Virgin Islands, but I
Still
think
is.
now they're American.
Yeah,
No.
because you guys gave up a lot of colonies and stuff after World
Mhm.
War II.
Yeah, they
That's-
did.
No, we still
Jonathan. That's Jonathan. That's where it comes from.
right. We still own the British Virgin Islands, but most of them are now are private owned. Like Richard Branson owns an island, and
Oh,
somebody
Branson.
else own an
Don't even
island.
talk about that guy.
That's the guy that got.
That's the Virgin Island guy, or the Virgin
Yeah,
guy.
the-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Virgin Mobile.
Virgin,
Yeah,
Virgin.
Virgin Mobile or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a tax dodle area.
Atlantic.
David, how many virgins live in the Virgin Islands?
Actually, it's the
No,
Don't even try to ask. We don't
How
know.
many? How many virgins live
We
in the
don't know.
That's a good question.
Oh my God.
That's a good
Off the
question.
Virgin Record,
Uh,
and then went
Um,
to Airlines
Oh,
and
man.
then Virgin Media, which he bought off. What's it?
NTFL and Teddy West. And he
Cable
merged
and,
them all.
Cable and Wireless.
Yeah, but he bought all the little individual companies and merged them.
oh yeah, we used to have a bunch of cell phone companies over here, but they've all consolidated to three big boys on the block.
Does
Now you
anybody
just have
know
three of them.
what is the official capital of the United Kingdom?
I have no idea. I wish I did. I don't
New
know.
America.
No.
No.
I don't know. No, it's not America.
Go on, Mark. You should know it.
God, I used to. Isn't it York?
London? Maybe? London?
No.
Everybody says London. It's
Not
not.
London? Okay.
It's Colchester.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have
Oh,
assumed
okay.
it wasn't London
Alright.
because that'd have been the first thing most people would have thought of.
That's like the first thing we know. London. It's not right, but that's the first thing we think of.
London's now the capital, but the official capital is Colchester.
Okay.
Yeah, there are
And that's
cities,
literally up the road from us as well, the other way.
Okay.
there are plenty of cities that are older than London.
What's up, Joe?
man.
Basildon is
London's
England's
near
newest
the-
town.
London's right next to the Thames, right?
York. London's
That's
built
what he
on
said,
the
yeah.
I
Right.
think it is.
London's
Eddie?
outside of the Thames.
Wait up, Mark. You're wrong.
What?
Eddie, you are correct.
Okay.
London is on the edge of the Thames.
And that's
Ah,
where the
and
Queen's
everybody-
Castle
The
is, right?
city
In
of
London?
London.
Yes, official London, the
Okay.
city of London, which is a
Okay.
very small area, very small.
All right.
That is on the edge of the Thames. But the
Doesn't
Greater
have-
London area, what people class as London,
In the Houses of
the
Parliament.
M25 ring, that the Thames goes right through it.
I don't know shit about geography, but at least I know this.
Yeah.
I feel good knowing this much.
Is the Houses of Parliament actually in the city of London?
Yeah, sit in
I would
Westminster.
really love to
Yeah.
come and visit. I really would. I hear it's a wonderful place to be.
See, not many people know this as well.
Not
In
always.
London, you have the Metropolitan Police of London.
Mhm.
They deal with the likes of me, you, and everyone else that's causing a
Okay.
mischief. However, if you go into centre of London and piss someone off, you get arrested by the City of London Police, which is a
Yep.
different police force, and
The
they
Bobbies
treat
will beat
a-
you with sticks.
They
Okay.
will treat you a lot different.
They will beat you with sticks. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no, they don't do that now. You can sue them.
They don't carry guns.
I'm
they
sure
carry
the police
sticks.
know where the cameras are not working.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I still would love to go.
It has its nice places. It has its shitholes as well.
Shitholes, what?
Mm. Yeah, like Birmingham.
Yeah. Concrete Jungle, Coventry.
Mm.
And
Well, I
then
don't
you've
know.
got-
David always is sticking up for Blackpool.
yeah, but Blackpool is a place where you wipe your feet on the way out, not on the way in.
Yeah, Preston are playing Coventry, aren't they, this weekend?
Next
Well,
weekend.
next weekend.
I heard the food over there is awesome. You guys cook good. That's what I heard.
Some of it, yeah.
How to make a bitch shut the fuck up?
You can still get that, but
What the hell was that?
I don't know what that was, but okay.
that was a hell of an echo.
It was.
Yeah, somebody was talking like really fast there. I was like,
Knock it off,
I
Luigi.
thought maybe just TJ farted.
I'm farted.
And on Thursday evening, when me and Laura went to this concert, we were actually stood or sat and stood right on the dot of center of time.
Oh, that sounds awesome. What band?
Greenwich Meridian.
What band did you see?
We saw McFly, Laura's favorite band.
Hello, McFly. Hello, McFly. Anybody home?
That's where they got it from, the name.
Okay.
No, there's still some in there. The Duncan.
Where you been dunking it? You know, that's what I'm.
she walks into the kitchen like, "Oh, you finished on the coffee?"
Oh, there you go.
Now, be very careful.
Oh, nice,
about-
Ed. Nice. That's awesome.
That's good, Eddie.
That's pretty good.
Now you can all say you've seen my dad.
I'm a juggalo from Detroit. I'm a juggalo from Detroit. It is what it is. Okay.
A jiggler from Detroit.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You can hate all you like. It is what it is.
You know, it's funny because yesterday at work, one of my I saw a can of Faygo sitting right there. I was like, "Whose can of Faygo is this?" And
Hey.
then it was one of my I think that's what. I think it was like the blueberry one that he was drinking. His
Ain't no
name's Evan.
juggalo can be without it.
Yeah,
Fact.
and I asked him, I was like, "Man, have you ever heard of the Insane Clown Posse?" He's like, "No, I never heard of them." I
Yeah.
was like, "Wait, what?"
It's
And I
it's
was-
crazy that you have it out there because Faygo isn't like a mainstream thing. It doesn't
Yeah,
get out very far.
yeah. I was telling him like at every ICP concert, they'd be spraying that shit like everywhere.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
and
The
then
one-
there's-
Dancing in the Faygo rain. Yep.
on one of their albums, like in the middle of the song, it'll say, "This was brought to you by Faygo. Send your mom straight up to the store. Tell that bitch to go get a Faygo."
Yep.
What
Well-
the fuck?
They don't want to be
Right.
affiliated, but they
Yeah,
appreciate the business, is what they say.
yeah.
Right.
And,
There was
and-
one
and I
funny
think
thing
they're
we saw
missing
on
out because
Thursday.
they should really make an ICP Faygo flavor. They really should.
Yep.
They're missing out.
Right. We saw one
Yeah.
funny thing on Thursday. There was a TV screen with the news on, and all the way around it, it said, "Visit Florida, the Sunshine State," and all these pictures of sun and that. And on the news, on the screen, was the hurricane.
Man, those guys, I feel so bad for you guys. First, you got the first one, then you got hit again. Ouch. Okay, ouch.
And then
How close do you live to 8 Mile?
I used
About
to
8
live
miles
right
away.
next to it, but now I live more near Paul.
8.5 miles.
I live in K-Pac, which is like 30 minutes west of
K-Pac.
Paul. I used to live right next to it though.
K-Pac is just west of me.
Oh, gotcha.
Used to live right next to it. In fact, I lived right next to Eminem.
Oh, you did used to live next to him?
Yep, Marshall Mathers.
Oh, that's pretty
Yep.
dope.
He hated me. He didn't like me. He thought I was a jerk.
Why?
Don't worry.
He was a
don't
drug
worry.
dealer. That's why they call him Slim Shady. He was a drug dealer.
Oh,
Yeah, he was skinny and a
Don't
drug
worry,
dealer.
Eddie.
Yep.
Hey,
Eddie,
TJ, watch
take
that
it
video
here.
on the
I'll
chat.
take it to the good Eminem.
the one that you
Yep.
just posted.
yeah, peanut M&Ms. Got to be peanut.
Yeah, we've got an Eminem museum over here, and when you go in, you think everybody thinks rock star. You go in there, and it's actually a museum to the little chocolate M&Ms.
They had a tape recorder with a beat on it that was like over and over and over again,
Oh
and
my
they'd
God.
sit there and rap about Ken's mom every day, all day long. That's how he got good. They practiced over and over and over again.
Well, less
TJ,
than 3
you're
hours
muted.
now, Paul. Isn't it?
You muted, TJ.
He's watching a video.
And it less
Oh,
than
he's
3
watching
hours
video.
now
So what?
till the Tigers.
Yeah, he was a good dude. He just didn't like me. We
I
didn't
don't
get
know
along.
what the hell do you call
1
a
o'clock Eastern
baseball
time.
game?
This was back when the Red Wings won back-to-back ish.
What do they call the start of a baseball game?
Oh,
First inning.
Is it the first
know.
pitch or whatever?
I don't know.
Obviously, they can't call it a kickoff, but
Yes, it's the first pitch.
Has anyone seen Carlos?
no.
No.
Not
Been away
since he
for a while.
murdered his
Hope
brother
he's okay.
Daniel.
I hope he's okay. I like Carlos.
Have you,
I'm getting Eddie.
have you ever done that? Have you ever done that before, Justin?
no.
That's funny.
Actually, I don't think we've seen Carlos since he was confronted about his crush on Laura.
Yeah, been a
He had a
while.
No,
right
he
go.
can't.
He had a right go at me, didn't he? He said he was going to come over here and kick my ass.
No, he can't. He was around for a little while after that, but then everybody was making fun of his mom, saying his mom was hot. Remember?
I hope he's okay.
Oh,
I
And
really
he
like
got pissed
So
off
you-
and
so
he
you-
left.
You actually got to hang out with Eminem for a little bit, Ed?
Yep. He lived next
That's
door to
cool.
me. Well, no, he lived next door to my best friend, which was two
Oh.
streets away.
Oh,
And
that's pretty
yep,
cool.
he didn't like me. He didn't like me. I mean,
Oh,
I talk a lot. We get it. Okay, we know who I
Yeah.
am, right?
We never know.
He didn't like it. He was pissed.
oh
Okay.
shit.
I didn't mean to do it. I just do.
Yeah,
You know, I
We
got
never-
autism, okay, so I have to let it out.
yeah.
Didn't
Really,
work
Eddie,
out.
we
Didn't
never
work out
really
good.
know that.
Yeah, didn't work out good. Yeah.
Mm.
We called him Slim Shady because he was skinny. And he was a drug
Yeah.
dealer. It's a fact.
I think he's changed a lot now.
We haven't seen him for a while because people don't like him, just like I didn't like him. People don't like him, so we haven't seen him for a while. He just came out with a new album, like I don't know, a month ago or something.
Yeah. He's got
His
a beard and
his
everything
daughter
now.
just got married too. He's a
Oh,
grandpa
yeah,
now.
Haley?
His daughter's
Haley,
she's
yeah.
having a baby too.
Haley was just barely born when I knew him. Like just
Yeah.
barely. She was like little. She's probably
has
what,
a-
17 or something now?
No,
20?
she's in her
No,
she's in her
something like
mid
that.
20s.
Been a good while, for sure.
Yeah, she's in her mid 20s now. She's got her own
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
It's
it's
called A
been a good
Little
while.
Shady.
No, oh yeah, I think I saw that.
It's called A Little Shady. Is the
Yeah.
name of her podcast.
I mean, she was amazing when I knew her, but she was one. Right? Like I didn't even know, right? She was little.
I wanna
How you
say
gonna
she's,
be cool when you're when you're 1 year old? Okay.
Yeah, I want to say she's in her
She's like 20 something now, I bet.
late 20s, if not
Yeah.
30s now. Hold on.
Hmm. Almost 30, I bet. Yeah. Damn it. I'm old. Son of a biscuit. Okay.
Yeah, she's 28.
28? Oh my goodness. Really? Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is his daughter now. Hold on. Let's see. Right here.
There she is. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful, isn't she?
Holy hell.
She's so beautiful. Wow.
He's got
That came out of you? Okay.
he's got
Okay.
he's got 3 daughters.
He's so pretty.
You know what's fucked too is 2 of the daughters that he adopted
Uh-huh.
were actually
What's up, Don?
his ex-wife's kids that she had with somebody else.
Okay.
And
I
he
didn't know he
adopted both of
adopted.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got 3 daughters altogether.
I didn't know that. Okay.
He adopted both of them because Kim and the guy that she had the kids with weren't able to take care of them. So he
Okay.
came in, adopted both of them.
I had no idea. All
Raised
right.
them, yeah. Little kids.
The only one I knew was Haley. That's the only one I knew.
Oh, those 3 kids are set for life, bro.
Pretty
They
cool.
did.
It's pretty cool. Means we made it. I guess.
Oh, they're set for life, though. I mean, let's face it.
I can't believe it was that far. Ooh, that long ago?
Well, you got to remember too. He's been in the mainstream since He started getting mainstream like on radio and stuff. In
And I got to tell you,
96,
he might
but
be a jerk.
didn't-
He's always
didn't
taking care of
sign
his
till-
kids. That's a fact. He has.
But he didn't sign till '99.
Proud of him for
But
that.
he
40 then.
But he started making started doing radio, getting on the radio and different things like that back in '96. He's been around for a long time.
That movie he made, 8 Mile, half real, partially real. I was there in the clubs when he was coming up with the rap battles. That part's real. A lot of it's fake, though. That movie's not real. A lot of it's fake.
But that whole movie was like filmed in that downtown area.
It
wasn't
was. Again,
yeah,
most
but
of it
they
was
said,
fake.
yeah, but majority of the movie they said was just it was based off his life, but a fictional story at the same time.
Oh.
If that makes sense, because the group that he was fighting with and stuff in the movie, I don't think was based off of a true group. But they never portrayed it as being 100% true either.
Yeah. That's a fact.
It was just to try to give you an idea of what life was like around there.
The part about him struggling and rap battling through the city, that part's true. The rest of it's fake.
I thought the whole thing was his whole life or whatever.
It's fake. It's all fake.
You've got to love Amazon, haven't you? Right?
I mean, almost all movies they take a little liberty with them.
The only part that's true is him struggling with his mom, who was an alcoholic, and living in the trailer park. That part's real.
Yeah.
Some of the movie is just fake. Okay, he never did a lot of the things they did in that movie. He didn't do it. That part is real, though. He definitely did with his mom. Yeah, he definitely did. Slim Shady.
Right.
Yep.
I purchased the Real American cable trunking.
Right.
It's for hiding your cables, you know, from your TV and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I have to ask the question. It's got self-adhesive sticky back. Right? So, yeah. It says, note, once it's stuck to the wall, this will not come off. You will have to chisel it off. Clearly says that. And then it says, we have included screws, glue, nails, cable ties, and sellotape, just in case it comes off the wall.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that
how
one.
do you need all that shit for?
The only thing that
Sure.
makes sense to me is they're just giving you different ways of mounting it. If you want
Yeah, I
to
can
do it by
understand that, but
screw.
once it's stuck to the wall. But the question is, what are you using the sellotape for? Right. I don't know if
That just sounds like weird directions, but as far as
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's all in the box.
Well, I know, but I'm saying to me, 99% of companies, when you get shit like that, it's just different mounting hardware that they're giving you an option. Do you want to screw it into the wall? Do you want to stick it to the wall? Because some people don't like sticking shit to the wall because some, paints and stuff, you got to pull that off and it just rips a hole.
For some reason, those wacky wall walkers come up in my mind. You know the ones you throw at the wall and they walk down it? Like a little glue thing. Remember those?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Is it from China?
No, it's an American.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like a little octopus. You throw it at the wall and it walks
Don't
down.
worry. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the sticky things you throw at the
Yeah.
wall.
Or those slappy hands. Remember those?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sticky hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Sticky
Justin,
hands.
don't worry. I know what it is. It
Yeah.
was
Maybe they're referring
it
to
was-
multiple different.
it was
certain
boxed
types of
in
stuff.
Michigan. Well, this is
Maybe.
from Paul Murray, isn't it?
Maybe.
No, I think what it is they're probably referring to different surfaces, maybe certain surfaces. I don't know. That just sounds weird. If you're reading, if what you just said was verbatim of what was on that paper,
I do look
Um,
at caution, flame
I don't know.
retardant, and then it says, do not set fire, as it will give off chemicals that are dangerous to your health.
And get flame retardant.
Yeah, sir.
At least you cover every angle.
Mm.
Oh well.
Oh, it's like every product you buy in the U.S. has that stupid California bullshit on it. It says this product
Yeah.
may contain
Yep.
product or chemicals that contain cancerous properties, and
Yeah,
it's
I
all
got-
because
It ain't
Yeah.
bad for you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got
okay.
that on my graphics card. It says this product may cause cancer.
California
Yeah,
requires
buddy.
that shit on all products. So
What,
even
including
when you buy, if you buy something in Florida, they always have that printed on there because California requires it.
May
So-
contain products that cause cancer, right? Okay.
So if certain states require something be printed on a box, normally companies will just print it on all their shit just so they don't
Yeah,
have to
just-
do it.
It's really
Yeah, because you
dumb.
can
Separate
imagine
packaging.
trying to print different boxes for different
Right.
things, and then you got the logistics of trying to move it all about. And
Thanks for the warning. Okay.
So a lot of times you see California shit printed on everything. It usually will say
Hey.
.cal.gov on the back of it.
it's like over here, if you buy KP nuts, peanuts, salted peanuts, it actually says on the box, may contain traces of nuts. And you think to yourself, I fucking hope so.
What do you mean it may? Okay. It either does or it doesn't. You
It
piece
does
of garbage.
contain nuts.
What are you talking about? Right?
It does
It either
contain
does or it doesn't.
It's because the company makes other
Oh my
products,
god.
so they have to stick it on all their products because it's just as easy to do that than print different things. But yeah, you'd be
I
pretty
mean, they
pissed
gotta
off if
cover
you
their butts.
opened
I
it.
get it, but dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'd be pretty pissed off if you opened it and there's no nuts in there. And you go, well, it did say May.
Yeah, exactly. They got to cover their butts. I get it. Okay, I guess. All right. It's so good chatting with you guys. I love you guys. I have to check in at least once in a while just to make sure you know I'm alive.
That's right. How's the golf gaming going?
We're going to be playing at 12 o'clock noon.
Okay.
So if you want to watch Adventures with Dread and Friends, golf with your friends, you can watch. You can play if you have PC. You can play with us if you want to. You have to have the game, and you have to friend Dread.
Oh. Well, I
Play
have
with-
a laptop.
You can play with us if you want to.
I have a laptop computer. I don't know how I would.
You just need Golf with Your Friends on Steam and friend us.
Oh, gotcha.
You can play with us
These
if you want.
nuts.
These nuts.
Shout out to Dread.
I don't know if
girl.
you. I don't
She's
know if
awesome.
you can download. I'm assuming Steam would have a. You could download.
It's like
for
$5
that.
or something. It's cheap. It's like cheap.
I
game.
had Steam because I did one. Oh no, wait, that's no, I had no, it was a
Well, golf with
It was-
friends is cheap, but there's a lot of DLC.
Yeah, it's like
you
$5
can buy for it.
or something.
it was a fly app thing for like to do FPV
You okay?
on your PC. I forgot what the name of that thing was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I would
it's one
love
of
to have
the,
a Steam Deck,
simulators.
but I really don't have a use for it.
Don't bother.
No, golf with friends is cheap, but there's a lot of DLCs you can buy for it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
you-
where it gets
You can
expensive.
also go to the workshop, and you can download any course that a person made for free.
Like, cause I've looked into that game when you first started playing it, and there was a shit ton of DLCs for it, and they all ranged from like $5 to $20. Like that shit added up after a minute
Yeah.
if you buying all the extra shit for it.
Yeah, it's $5. It's cheap. You can download like extra stuff for it if you want to, but you don't have to. Because if Dread has whatever the download is, we can all play it. We don't have to have it. We can play it with. If she has it, we can play it.
She has a family sharing game thing
Yeah.
account with whoever she downloads her games from.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to, if you want to stop in and give us a like, I'm okay with it. You don't have to. I pop into Justin's chat lots of times and just give a like and go. Right? He plays
We all do that.
Fortnite. Fortnite's not my game. It is what it is.
Yeah, I like fast-paced games. Like,
I do enjoy popping in and giving you a like, though. I try every time I can. Just so you know.
I like playing fast-paced games. It's got to keep me. Otherwise, I get bored.
I'd like to play Euro Trucks, but the last update fucked it up.
Why? What's going on with it?
When I turn into any road that's got one of my garages on, the game crashes.
Do you have a way of rolling the update back or no?
Yeah, but you roll it back as soon as you launch the game, Steam re-updates it.
Okay, so it's the forcing you to update.
Because I've had a massive row with them. I'm like, I'm fine with updates if they're to fix a security patch or something like that. But if you're changing the whole ethics of the game and adding shit in that nobody wants, and then you suddenly make it where we can't play, then you should refund the fucking lot.
I gotta
What did
go,
they say
chat.
that-
The
Alright,
Discord
let's see.
folks are popping me to get ready for the stream.
Okay.
All right, Ed. We'll see ya.
Hey,
Much
Ed.
love, guys.
Catch
Have
you
to
later.
check in to make sure you know I'm alive. Here I am.
All right.
We'll see you later, my friend.
See you
Much
later.
Later.
love, Tony. Much love, Justin.
Later.
Hope you're well, David and Mark.
Yeah, we're good.
No, so are they going to? Did they say anything about fixing it or what the issue
No.
was or what?
The problem with it is, as you'll know with Steam, it's got that little forum section that you're supposed to put your information in and stuff. But you've got the same trolls that are on every fucking game. They don't even play the game. They can't do because they're on Steam 24/7. Yeah. And they just keep giving you the same shit. Well, I can play it. No, you can't. Yeah. I'm not downloading no dodgy mod just so I can play the fucking game. You should just fix it.
It's hard to see a shape of this team. Those right handers will make it everywhere.
I pour isomalted into a silicone container and put it in the microwave. So almond extra. I believe my almond pudding right to just have really well in flavor.
Well, that's the point. How's my short doing? Yeah, I put a YouTube short up yesterday, the stage catching fire. It's quite funny.
Age.
The stage on the concert we went to.
Top
At
fire?
the time it happened, no one even batted an eyelid. No one realised. It was only that one person went, "Did I see a flame on the stage?" So I went back and watched one of my videos, and I actually caught the whole thing from the start to finish.
Was it just pyrotechnics or what?
No, the drummer put a towel on the one of the things, and it got over hot.
What, he put a towel on one of his drums or something?
Not on his drum.
You
Oh.
know how fast he'd have been hitting that drum to catch that on fire? Kind of friction that would have had to be made there. Would have
There
been
you
one
go.
of
I
your
like- well-
thighs in the summertime, TJ.
Well, I know like a lot of
So it's
Drum.
at the end. Look, you see the flame there? The starts.
The name of this band is
Yeah.
what? Fire? Is
McFly, and then the guy in the white there, he runs on and with a bottle of water and chucks it over the electrics.
oh god.
Yeah, so I caught the whole lot from start to finish.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people put like towels and sheets and shit like inside their bass drum. I guess just to like muffle the sound a little bit or something.
You took that as the guy caught it on fire by setting it on her.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love TJ.
DJ, the
His
other
mind
thing
is just all over the place.
yeah, DJ, he's at a big venue. DJ, he's at a big venue. There's 20,000 people there, all wanting to hear him hitting them drums, and you think he's going to put a towel there to muffle it? Hey, you bought your ticket, but you're not going to hear me.
That's funny.
And we got to get up early on Wednesday because she wants to buy more tickets for next year. Yay!
Do they give like any kind of like senior discount? Because they're getting at that age, right?
Cheeky fucker. I'm not that old.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the band. To get people from the homes to come in, from the retirement homes.
There's one slight problem. Every member in the band is younger than me. They're all Laura's age. They're in the 30s, mid-30s, late 30s.
I don't know. That age is still creepy for boy band status. Can you imagine?
Can't be all that famous. I mean, TJ had never heard of them.
I'd be like, wow, this is great music. Yeah.
Have they ever toured in the U.S.? Because I've never heard of them.
Yes, if you've ever seen the film My Luck, they're in that.
What's up, Joe?
They went over to the US, but they didn't make it big. They've got a big following over there. Brazil, they've got a massive following. But over here, as soon as the tickets go on sale, they sell out very quickly. Which pissed a lot of people off this year because they only had two dates, 2 nights, which meant only 40,000 people get tickets. And even then, some people got to the arena and found the seats didn't exist, which I thought was quite funny.
Well, what about the Eagles? The Eagles are only doing 3 concerts in the UK in their farewell tour. And all 3 of them are at that new arena next to the Etihad in Manchester.
Yeah, but how long's that old?
Market. It's expensive hauling nurses around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it owes 25,000 or 30,000.
Something like that.
Yeah. Next year.
I mean, I must admit, I would have expected them more to have actually done it in the Etihad Stadium.
Yeah. That's what puzzles me as well. Some venues that these bands pick, like 15 years ago, at the height of McFly, they decided to do an up close and personal in venues that only hold like 3,000. God, the riots that caused for tickets.
Oh, bless you, Paul.
Well, the last time that Al Stewart, who for none of those of you that don't remember who he is, he's the one that sang Year of the Cat. Last time he appeared over here somewhere, it was in a pub in Ashton.
Dorothy. You stop getting in his way.
Gonna happen.
I think these 2 cockatiels are at war. They keep flying from one side of the room to the other, opposite ends to each other, and trying to crash in the middle.
Yeah.
We're obviously playing football.
Yep, Justin, you all right?
Yeah, got all the cleanup pretty much done. It's like 98% done. Got a couple more little piles I gotta get out today. Because what I
Where's
did was
this
I
next
just I
hurricane?
have a big ass heavy duty tarp. And so what I do is
Yeah.
I just lay the tarp on the ground, I load it up with shit, and then just drag it out to the road and dump it. Me and
That's
the kids will
easy
grab
way.
it. Yeah, it's easy, especially when you got piles of like leaves and shit. You just
Right.
drag it. Yeah, it makes it so much easier for cleanup.
Yeah, when's this next hurricane hitting?
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
next
haven't heard nothing about it.
I haven't heard anything developing.
Thought there was supposed to be one around the 18th.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't seen, I haven't looked.
I haven't been able to really watch the news at all the last 3 days, so I just got
Did
cell
last
service
night
back
take a
last
lot
night.
out of you, Joe? You sound terrible.
Yeah, it did. It was damp last night and I got congested again.
Damn.
I'll be better by the end of the day.
They having tuna fish problems.
But it was a
so, yeah.
long night. The game didn't end till like 10 o'clock.
Oh,
It
maybe
was
they've got a tuna shortage.
two undefeated teams. And they played like two undefeated teams. Ended 35-33 Mandeville. There was 2 minutes left in the game. Covington scored. They were going to kick the extra point. It was 34-33. They were going to kick the extra point to go ahead. Wait, 35-34. That was the score. So they were going to kick the extra point. They were going to go, instead of kicking the extra point to tie it, they were going to go for 2 to win it. And they tried for the 2, and the guy caught it perfect. As he was going down, the ball hit the ground, bounced out of his hand. The official said no.
I would assume, Jonathan, since you're in
Yeah.
Georgia, maybe there's some kind of maybe disruption in the in that particular delivery. I don't know, because of North Carolina and Florida and everything. I don't know.
Subway's pretty good. I like walking in there and just like smelling the aroma. It's like, oh, everything smells so fresh in here.
Go.
Oh, everybody gives Subway shit, and I really don't think Subway's that bad. I think Subway's okay.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah. They're not bad.
Oh,
It's fucking expensive. That's what it is.
yeah.
I mean, it is a
the
little
only thing I have
pricey, but
Subway's a meatball.
I mean, it is a bit pricey, but I don't feel like when I walk out of Subway, I got a shit sandwich. Like,
Yeah.
it tastes fine to me. It's
Well, I
like
use
everybody
the
are.
app.
Yeah,
I wait for
public
the buy one,
subs
get
are
one
pretty
free.
good too.
Everybody around here makes a big deal about public subs, and I don't think they're any better than any other place you can get a sub at, to be honest with you. I mean, they're good, but I don't think that they're amazing like everybody from Florida tries to make them out to be. It's a sub. How can you fuck up a sub?
Yeah, I mean, my
Well, you can.
my favorite sub to get is at Publix is the buffalo chicken sub, and then like on Thanksgiving they have that what the heck is it? They have that one sub they put with, like, I think,
Turkey.
what?
Turkey.
Yeah, that it's a turkey sub with bacon and they put cranberry sauce on it. Oh, it's so good, so delicious.
But is it good?
Yeah.
It's excellent.
So it's
Yeah, I remember TJ got one last year. Yeah, so it's like a Thanksgiving dinner on a fucking sandwich, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. We make a po' boy with the turkey, the gravy, the dressing, and the cranberry on fresh bread. When you eat that, it hurts your feelings.
None of the veg. Don't put the veg on.
No, you want the meat and
roast potatoes.
You don't want none of the veggies. Not on that one.
Roast potatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, carrots.
Oh, hell no. They'll keep that stuff over in Britain.
Oops.
You want to go?
No, everybody has their own
If
little
you're-
twists on Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, you do have your staples that most people think of when they think of Thanksgiving, but everybody does it different. Like some
Yeah.
people don't even do turkey. Some people do hams. I prefer a ham over a turkey. I'd
Yeah.
rather have ham.
Well, we just do
Yeah,
a
like when you eat so much turkey, it's like, man, I'm just ready for a nap.
Yeah. I mean, at Christmas, we don't have Thanksgiving. Obviously, we have it at Christmas. We have turkey and ham and beef and about 5 different meats.
Well, your traditional Thanksgiving dinner would be turkey. Your traditional Christmas dinner
Later,
would be a
Jonathan.
ham.
We'll see you. Have a good one.
But I prefer ham over turkey any day. I love ham.
Yeah, ham's pretty good.
Oops.
And you can pick off of it for about 3-4 days after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some people will take the ham bones and make like ham and rice out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've started calling that ham, but up until like the US started calling it that, we always used to call it gammon, not ham.
Yeah, like a good honey glazed ham is really good.
Yeah, good ham from Honey Glazed ham is pretty good.
I like buying the pre-sliced ham too.
Yeah.
It makes it real easy when you got to cut it up. It's already pre-sliced, so you just go along the bottom and cut it, and boom, you just get a bunch of uniform slices.
Make yourself a little ham, Sammy.
Dude, I could just sit and just, a lot of times when we have ham, like the day after, I'll just go out and cut a bunch of ham and just sit and pick at the ham and eat it.
Yeah.
Because pork's one of those meats you don't really have to, you don't need to season it. It just naturally tastes good on its own. You can add a couple things to it, but you really don't need to.
Just put a bit
Like
of oil,
beef,
salt on the cracker so that it crisps up.
like beef and chicken, you know, that shit, if you don't put any seasoning on it, it's bland as fuck. But you don't really have to do that with pork. You could just cook pork on its own and it'll taste good.
I agree with you that beef has no taste really when you don't do anything with it, but chicken, I like chicken on its own.
I'm not a big fan of chicken unless it's seasoned.
I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
like
meat.
I like barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken's pretty good.
Well, and beef too. One of the main things you want to add is salt. That really adds to the flavor of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that's all they do is just salt and pepper their steak. That's it. They don't put nothing else on it. And some people use rubs. I mean, it just depends on the person.
Well, it's weird because when you cook a steak, it tastes completely different to actually a joint of beef.
I like a good T-bone. Good T-bone steak.
Steak,
Oh, yeah. T-bones are pretty good.
steak tastes nicer than a joint of beef. If you do roast beef, it's pretty bland.
What the hell is a joint of beef?
Just a piece of meat that you put in the oven and roast.
Talking about
Okay,
like a
like a
different,
roast. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I was thinking, what the hell are they cooking over there? Hey, that's the elbow. Let's do the elbow.
No, they've added chainsaws into the game.
Yeah, no, a piece of meat that you put in the oven and roast, we call a joint.
Okay.
I'll find the guy.
A joint.
Not remember his name. Billy. I'll fucking find him. I've just been murdered. I don't know.
I prefer the ham heated up, but yes, Joel, that's a good way of eating it.
Me and Matt will play.
Have you heard this, Justin?
What?
The update on Fortnite, they brought in chainsaws, and Laura hates it because people keep doing it with chainsaws.
What do you throw them at people or something?
No, you run at them.
Ah,
Oh, slice me in half. It's coming up to Halloween.
Wait up. So some people have chainsaws and other people have a broom.
The broom
Because
though
it's
is get across the map.
because it's probably like a Friday night, or
You
Friday
gotta
the
try and
13th.
find Billy and kill him, or whatever his name is.
No, it's Halloween.
But I can't freaking find him anywhere.
You talking about Jason, the guy with the mask and the friggin' machete?
No, not him. The other one.
When what?
His brother,
Friday,
Thomas.
Friday the 13th last month.
Halloween.
It's Halloween.
They brought all the
Talking about
Halloween
them-
stuff in.
Yeah, they're bringing in like horror movies for the game for Halloween.
Yeah, Justin, I was just playing with Matt. Because my actual Fortnite body's not about.
Well, my Wi-Fi just like kicked back in like an hour and a half ago.
That?
What? You still
No way.
talking to
Hey,
us?
Joel.
Yeah, Justin, get off freaking Fortnite. Get off of it.
Shut up, Laura.
Shut up, Joe.
Jody said, I just found a 75-inch Samsung on the side of the road. I can fix it. Yeah, good luck with that.
Can he fix it? Yes, he can.
Nobody fixes TVs anymore because it's not, if you're fixing it on your own and you know what you're doing, it's one thing, but to have like an actual TV repairman come in and fix it, it costs 3 times as much to have a TV fixed than it is just to go buy a new one nowadays. They're meant to be thrown away now. Isn't like back in, all the way up till about the 90s is when people stopped fucking repairing TVs.
Yeah.
Take it home and then claim on your house contents insurance.
I mean, I remember back in the
Yeah.
90s, there was
Yeah.
still a TV and vacuum repairman business in the town I grew up in. And then in the early 2000s, it shut down, like
Yo,
2003.
get your
Yeah, my
disclaimer
mate
up.
was a TV repairman.
Yeah, because there's no money in it anymore. I mean, there still are people out there that do it professionally, but it's very far and few in between.
Yeah, we all need to make a disclaimer here. We don't condone anyone finding TVs and committing insurance fraud.
I just figured y'all a bunch of criminals,
No, we don't care. They're over there.
Like, it'd be one thing if you had like an expensive ass TV that was like maybe $4,000 or more to buy new. But
No.
I mean, shit, these days you can go to the store and get a 60-inch TV for $400 or $500. A decent
Yeah, no,
TV.
you've got to put on your insurance contents policy. You've got to actually specify anything over the value of, I think it's 2,000 now. It used to be 1,000, but anything over 2,000, you've got to individually list on your policy when you take your insurance out.
5,000 with Halifax.
Well, like Jody's doing, like, if you're getting the parts yourself and doing it yourself, you do it relatively cheap. But
Yeah, all depends on what's broken.
if you're paying some TV repair guy, say $100 an hour for labor, and he's got to come diagnose the fucking thing, order the part, and then he's going to upcharge you on that part because he ain't going to give it to you for what he got it for, and then come back and install it. And you got to, by the time it's all said and done, you can pay anywhere between $400 to $700 for a guy to come in and fix the TV. Like I said, most TVs don't even cost that much anymore.
Yeah, well, depending on what happened to it. I mean, I assume he means it's storm damage, perhaps, but I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's
he's up in Michigan.
well,
so.
if it's just damaged, then you over here, you'd get in touch with the manufacturer and say, "Look, I bought this. It's all not fit for purpose. It doesn't work anymore."
Yeah.
And then they have to replace it or fix it.
Over here, you'd have your manufacturer warranty and then whatever your extended warranty is.
Over
Yeah.
here,
if you
a
bought it.
manufacturer warranty, and then you've got
It's under
the,
the Consumer Protection Act over here. It's actually
you've got the 6-year Consumer Protection Act, and still in force, which a lot of companies don't realise, you've got the 10-year European law, which states that anything you buy must last 10 years, and if it goes faulty, then should be able to get it fixed at parts cost, nothing, no extra.
Yeah, over here, most companies will give you a 1 to 3 year warranty on the TV. And then you can buy an extended warranty, which covers more shit. Like that will cover if you drop and break it or something like that, where your manufacturer owned warranty is only going to
Dominic?
cover manufacturer defects. So if you
If I
get
if I
pissed
drop
off
and
and punch
break
the
it,
screen, they're not going to fix it.
yeah, if I drop and break my telly, my insurance company covers it.
I mean, you could probably do that over here with your homeowner's insurance, but all that's going to do is jack your rates up. It's really not worth it at the end of the day. You're better off just paying out of pocket.
Comes
what
under
you're paying.
accidental damage. But then I don't know how much your insurance policies are over there. I know mine for the house and the content is £40 a month.
A lot of factors that go into insurance policies over here. It's how long have you been with the company, how many claims you've made.
No, this is
you
this
know.
is the this is with a brand new company this year.
And it could depend on your age as well, depending on how old you are. Like I say, like you said, if you're with a company for 20 years and you've never made a claim with them, then you're probably going to get, add-ons onto your policy for super cheap. But, you compare it to somebody who's a new customer, and it's probably not going to be even close to the same.
Does Jody have a TV already?
Hey, he found it on the side of the road. He's in Michigan.
No, but like, does he already have one? Is what I'm asking.
I'm
Probably.
sure he probably does.
No.
Now we got 6 or 7.
But like I said, people don't fix shit these days. They'll use it for 3-4 years, it will break, and then they'll throw it out and buy a new one.
Your voice just got really low for just like a moment there, Justin. It was like, because when you said, people don't really fix shit these days. It sounded kind of.
Oh, it does.
That sounded just kind of funny.
See, in most extended warranties, so like if I go to Walmart and I buy a TV and I buy the extended warranty, and then a year later I say I drop and break the screen,
TV?
I just call in to Walmart and say, oh yeah, the TV stopped working, and what Walmart does is they're just going to refund me the money for the TV. They're not going to even attempt to fix it. They'll just say, throw the TV away, we'll give you your money back. And the only money you're out is what you paid for the extended warranty. That's it.
Well, the
And then
extended warranty is an insurance policy anyway.
I wonder if Jody has a TV in his bathroom, so that way when he's dropping the Browns off, he could watch TV while he's using the bathroom.
Dude, I got 4 TVs sitting in my hall closet we don't even use.
Oh, really?
And 3 of them I got for free off of Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, wow.
Because people, like I said, TVs are so cheap these days, dude. People will just give away TVs on Facebook Marketplace all the time.
Yeah.
And then, like, a lot of pawn shops are really picky now about TVs that they buy.
3, 4,
yeah,
5.
But back in the day, dude, you could go to a pawn shop with damn near any TV and they would just take it. But now it has to be within, they'll look up the serial number and the manufacturer's date. And usually it can't be more than 2 years old. And then it depends on what model it is, because they don't want a real cheap ass TVs that they're going to have problems with. So yeah, they're very picky about what they buy now.
That's awesome.
7 TVs ranging from 27 up to 55.
Real close, you can see it from the bathroom.
We don't even use the TVs we have. Like, nobody watches TVs. Everybody uses their tablets and phones.
Yeah.
So the only TV that gets used on a regular is the one in the living room. That's it.
I know, like, people that have like pools on their patios and shit, they'll have like a TV installed like in the corner somewhere. So like if they have like a barbecue or something, like watching like football or whatever, they'll have the TV on.
Yeah, you can get outside TVs, but they're expensive as shit.
Yeah, my
You can get
cousin's got
ones-
one. My cousin's got one at her house.
Yeah, you can get outside TVs that are like made to be rained on and shit. Like they're
I thought
made
like
to be outside.
I thought all TVs were the same.
No, they have TVs that are made to be outside, like they're made to be dust proof and waterproof and all that. They can literally be rained on and it won't do nothing to them. But they're really expensive if you get those ones, because those are what, like you said, people will install them out on their pools and different things like that.
Yeah.
Now you can have a regular TV like outside, like on a covered porch or something, but eventually the weather will get to it though, like humidity rising and falling. And
I like those hidden TVs, like the ones that like that are on the end of your bed and it just like raises up, or like there could be one like inside of a wall somewhere that you just pull out.
I mean, nothing beats a hit. Wants to watch TV, you can't fucking find it because it's hidden.
Well, only you would know where it was. Like somebody could walk into your house, like, man, where's your TV? Oh, it's in the wall. It's like hidden. We have one of those hidden ones where you pull it out and then it like swivels out or whatever.
Let me look on Amazon. Let's see, because those TVs used to be really expensive. I want to see what they cost now. They might have gone down in price over the years. I haven't looked at them in a long time. Yeah, so you're looking for like a 43-inch waterproof smart TV for outside, and it's 1,000 nits. Just for a 43-inch, you're looking at $1,000. If you want a 55-inch, you're looking at $1,400. So that's a big difference in price, because most 43 inches are only going to run you about $200 or $300 for a standard 43-inch. Same with a 55-inch. You can get a 55-inch all day long for about $500, $500-600. So that's a big difference in price just to have that waterproof and dust proof on it.
Jody's talking about driving around. You might find a bunch down there right now. Wash the boards off with fresh water.
I mean, like I said, there's always people giving away shit on on Facebook Marketplace. I find free TVs on there all the time. Like here's one. It's an outdoor 55-inch smart TV, 2,000 nits, full sun TV, 4K, and it's fucking $2,200.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and the Samsung version of it is $2,400. So yeah, they're still expensive compared to a regular TV.
Judges said earlier that they wanted more filling, so
like I've seen people with TVs, regular TVs, like I said, like covered porches and stuff, but after about a couple years, they'll start getting dust in them and everything else from being outside. And
well, they have like you could put the, like you were saying, you could put those covers on to protect it from the dust.
Right, but in our area, it probably wouldn't work well because we have a lot of humidity.
Oh yeah.
That might short a TV out pretty quick being outside. So I don't know how well a regular TV would last outside in Florida because we have a lot of humidity and it's up and down all the time. So I don't know. Dry area like where Dre lives in Southern California would probably work great. The biggest thing you'd have to worry about is just dust.
Yeah.
You want to constantly blow it out and keep it clean. But other than that, it's pretty dry here, so it probably would last longer being in Southern California than here.
Moist.
Okay, yeah, pretty the seventh, but it's not like first butter.
So last night I got into it with one of the officials,
Uh-huh.
the white hat.
They try to
he told
kick you off the field again?
Well, let me tell you what he did. He gets out there and I've never seen this crew before. It was from up north. And they got a little meeting meeting before the game. They talked to the police and everybody. And he said all the photographers have to be behind the checkered line. If we catch them on the other side, they're shooting from the stands. And I'm standing on the other side of the line. And he walks over to me and says, "You're gonna have to move." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because we run up and down the line." I said, "I know that."
But you were behind the checkered line though, right?
No, I was on the other side.
Oh.
I said, when y'all 40 yards down the field, I have to have better angles. I'll be out by the field like this. I said, because I'm shooting for the paper. And he says, "But I don't want you out here. You're going to have to be behind that line the whole time." I said, "Why?" I said, "If y'all 40 yards away from me, why? Nobody's here, just me." We went back and forth about maybe 5 minutes on that. And I said, "I'm going to be out there." I was out there.
So he left you alone after that. He left you alone after that?
He left me alone. He kept looking at me where I was. And they had one interception come back towards me. And I was out right on the line by the field. And he picked it, it bounced around. The guy picked it, started running towards me. And he was only about 30 yards. And when he started running, I looked, saw where the other official was coming down the line. And I just stepped back behind that line.
But if he wanted to be a dick, he could have kicked you out of there, though, right?
Oh, he could have, but I told him, I said, "Dude," I said, "I've been doing this for 50 years. I don't get run into." And then that interception, I almost got run into. I had the best move of the night. I was standing like this, shot the pictures. One came this way, one came this way. I ducked this way, and then ducked that way.
Oh, God.
One of the cops come up and said, "You had the best move of the night."
Joe gets all smart with him. I've never been hit. 10 seconds later, Joe gets
So
leveled by
close.
3 teenagers.
Yeah. Like I said, I had one a couple of weeks ago come up right at me, and I bounced him off of me. But it was a good game last night. Back and forth, back and forth.
Damn.
35-34 final. Because they got stupid. They should have kicked it. They'd have kicked the extra point. They would have won in overtime.
You've seen a one shot advantage over South Minister. Talking on us for a second. Wait, you can see, do you see that? They're also see mistakes.
You're making bubbles in a different thing. Yes, actually three. I also did mango passion blue bubbles. So some of that yellowish toxic beer decoration ones are going to work in any of the lab elements. I might do a full and work in.
Good coffee.
I'm ready for another cup.
Yeah. It's like my second one. I had my first one earlier, and it's like, man, I'm feeling so tired. I needed another cup of coffee.
I slept till 9 o'clock this morning. Went to bed at midnight last night.
Yeah.
I was tired.
Yeah, I'm bet.
That's good. Make sure you leave a little container for your dry ice, some sort of cavity. There will be a cavity check.
Hey, Justin, I like the Sanders when he came on, and Harris said that she called and he didn't answer the phone and said he was being selfish about the people and all of this. He came back and he said, "I'm the sheriff in town." I love it. Like, go to
Well,
hell. Get away from
like
him.
I said, I one side saying they never called, one side saying they did. But at the end of the day, I'm more prone to believe his side.
I do too.
Just my opinion on the matter.
Well,
Well, last night it was the game of the week. There were like 14 photographers on the side for all the different newscasts with all the big video cameras. That was the problem with so many people.
Well, thank God it wasn't raining or anything like that.
Beautiful.
63 yesterday. They have to do something in a similar order.
I woke up like this. I was fine when I went to bed.
But you said you'll be better by the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of congestion. I got to get it out.
Yeah. Take some of those Ricolas. I think you might be all right.
All I got to do is suck on a fisherman's friend. One of these.
Oh yeah, there you go. You gonna go practice some more with your Neo there, Paul?
yeah, I'm thinking about it.
There you go.
So how's the Neo?
It's working. I posted the video. Did you see it?
No, I'll go back and look.
You should do a 360 around yourself.
Well, the thing of it is you can't do all those trick shots if you're using the controller.
Oh yeah. Well,
You have to manually do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do it manually. Just like make it go look around yourself.
Nobody wants to see this fat fuck on there. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, I'm sure people would like it. You probably get 10,000 views.
Oh yeah, right. People stop watching my videos.
Yeah, Dusty, as long as everything holds up, yeah, it should be. Fine.
Well, I miscalculated my checking account. It's down to $10.97.
Oh Lord.
And I don't get paid again for another week.
What? How much did you think was in there?
$397.
Oh shit.
Did you say you got $10 left there, Paul?
Yep.
Can I borrow? Because you got $10 more than me. But I don't get paid till a week on Thursday.
I get paid my Social Security on the 23rd, and usually on Friday the 18th I get some money from upstairs.
Oh,
So,
from your
the
tenant.
closest one I've got is the 18th, which is what 6-7 days away. So
Mm-hmm.
You know your bit is payday. Just before payday, you're like roll on payday. Payday comes, and the bills go, and then it's like roll on payday.
Yeah,
I wish
speaking
I
of
wish I'd
which,
quit.
let me look and
I wish
see
I-
when my next bills are due.
I wish I'd quit sending me those. That's not my name. Send them all to that guy.
Yeah, pay Bill. I don't like Bill. What am I paying?
That is not my name. Stop sending me these.
Technically, nobody's actually forcing you to pay the bills. You don't have to
Yeah.
pay them. You might be using
Yeah.
candles as electricity, but you
Yeah.
have to see the house. But
Or you could
don't have
do,
to pay.
TJ, just do what Penny did. Send a couple of nudes and vouchers for the
Oh
electricity.
yeah. Yeah. There you go.
You might get a nice woman that'll go, oh, yeah, I'll take this as payment.
Yes, for second. This is one of the six. The judge. Yes.
I always like these little things on my phone. It's pretty neat. Oh, little fans that you put on the end of your phone to keep yourself cool.
There was a guy over here. When they used to send out the fake credit cards, you know, to try and get you to sign up. It used to say on the fake credit card, AN Other. So he actually changed his name to Alex Neil Other.
Alex Neil Other?
Yeah, so when they sent the credit card with AN Other on it, it was in his name.
Huh.
Oh yeah, if you run for president, you can get out of anything. Siege for president.
Political stuff behind. For a while.
Fortnite updating, but 6 gigs. That ain't nothing.
How many gig?
6.
6 gig. So that's another 6 gig of hard drive space just to add a chainsaw and a mop.
It's slightly earlier time.
Probably dessert. Let's talk about what you think.
Oh,
I went on
technically, it's almost 7 gigs, but
I went on Fall Guys the other day while Laura was playing Fortnite. God, they fucking killed that game.
Whose game were you on, you said?
Fall Guys. It used to be fun, but now hardly anyone plays it, and you can tell most of them that are in the game, they're not genuine players, they're bots, just to make up the numbers.
Bubble tastic. I love the chewiness of but I want a little more flavor. Okay. I want more black tea. I want a little more sesame, but I love the texture. It feels like I'm eating like a bubble tea. We got all right. You are clearly amazing with decorating.
Hey Justin, does Sarah watch those baking shows on the Home Network or whatever?
yes, she loves watching those type of shows.
Yeah, that's what my wife's over there doing. She's like, I'm addicted to this show.
She likes the Great British Bake Off too.
The
TJ.
Great British
All the
Bake Off.
time, gotta use that voice. Gotta use that voice.
TJ.
I know.
Keep talking to your missus like that and see how much baking she likes doing.
One of these days, you're gonna go.
Oops, upside my head. Oops, upside my head.
McDonald's getting baked as TJ's head with the baking sheet.
Wow. And then
Those
in front of his
those
face.
actually don't hurt because I've seen videos where the wife or the husband or somebody will like come up behind him and hit him on the head with one of those baking sheets. It really doesn't hurt, really.
When you say baking,
Turn around there, TJ's face in front of them.
what about the rolling
It
pin?
has to be like one of those like a flat one though. It can't be like.
No,
one
what
of
he
those-
means is he saw a video of himself getting hit. And since he doesn't remember, it didn't hurt that bad.
Yeah, you're on about the baking tray. Or the, when you say baking,
Yes.
you mean the tray.
Yes.
Yeah, you think
a
they
thin
don't
metal-
hurt, TJ? Let your missus hit you with one.
It's a thin metal sheet, as we call them, baking sheets.
Like I think it's like one of those the thin tin ones. I think I don't know.
Yeah, well, our baking sheets are like parchment paper.
Here, wait, let me see.
The pumpkin cake is absolutely fabulous. It really does breathe autumn. I love all of those.
You know what TJ reminds me of? You know in Police Academy? That guy that always goes, yeah. And then he falls down the stairs and he's going, that don't hurt, that don't hurt, that don't hurt. He gets to the bottom and the copper stands on him and he goes, that hurts. That reminds me of TJ.
Baking.
Was great too much at work. So the whole time so everything else
What's it look like to you though?
the justice that we look like there, I can see the four faces that didn't know what to say.
Dr. Carla.
And when I see live.
What is the full edition of the LCGA?
But my back to the board, back to something at the last meeting, so I just put shop what I did more.
Well, what was TJ's last words? Ouch. That didn't hurt.
You can hear. Boom.
On his tombstone. He came, he saw, but didn't see the frying pan.
Game of soft, I didn't see the frying pan.
That's why he's got that big ass mustache. Tuck that nose of his.
Trying to find a video where somebody's getting hit with a baking sheet.
Look in your own gallery. Or maybe pull up your security cameras and look in the previous videos. Sure, you'll find one in there somewhere.
Yeah.
He's just
He
like,
didn't
I've been
really
napping
fall
a
out the
lot
tree.
lately.
He's just been hit so many times with a pan he doesn't remember.
TJ's like, why is it every time I wake up from a nap, the back of my head hurts?
Fell out of the tree again, TJ.
The wild number 4 is making 66 yesterday for a moment in chip. So she's one behind the trio leaders who have parred their way since we saw that Lucy Lee birdie at 5.
And then bone was great, and then bubble just worked beautifully in that setting. Thank you.
This is potato, coconut, and chai tart with
Oh, that would be the gallery and his wife's phone. Exactly, Dusty.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here, show this one. Let's see. Oh shit! I forgot to hit the stupid.
There you have it.
You didn't hit the sound again.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the sound. All right, here we go.
Before you play it, TJ, do you have PTSD?
No, I don't have PTSD. No.
That's all right then. Carry on playing it. Just didn't want you to freak out when you hear the dong.
That's exactly what we're doing, and yes, it is a metal pan. All right. You ready? Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Go ahead and turn that head for me, my brother.
Oh, then
I really
they're a
hope I
tin
don't
foil
lose, my
pan.
nigga. Rock,
They're not
paper,
gonna
scissors,
hurt.
shoot. Go ahead and turn that head, boy.
See?
That shit feels so damn good. Y'all need to play this shit at home. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That was so dope. That was so dope. Yeah. You ready? Yeah, come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
My nigga.
grab
What is that for?
I'll just take a grab of what he was on.
Yeah. I think after that second one, I have to knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Or the new version that Sheldon invented.
Trauma.
Rock, paper,
Probably is, Dusty. Probably is.
Yeah, rock, paper, lizard.
rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Head trauma.
Yeah, lizard, Spock.
What the heck is he wearing on his head?
Yeah. Scissors cuts paper. Paper covers rock. Rock crushes lizard. Lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes scissors. Scissors decapitates lizard. Lizard eats paper. Paper disproves Spock. Spock vaporizes rock, and as always, rock crushes scissors.
Yeah. I've never heard of the lizard or I've seen like
it's from the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, yeah. They always do like the Spock and the lizard and whatever else they make up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the 3-person chest.
Oh yeah. Where the
Sheldon's playing on his own.
board is like, yeah, they're like it's like stacked on top of one. It's like a stackable like chessboard.
No, that's 3-dimensional.
Yes,
Yes,
3-dimension.
Oh yeah, 3-dimensional chess. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's it? Sheldon invented 4-dimensional chess.
Well, it was the 3-person chess.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, the 3-person one.
The one where he goes, he brings in the nun.
Oh no! Actually, you know what? I don't think I saw the one with the nun.
Yeah, he
invented 2 new chess pieces.
Yeah.
The old lady and it wasn't a nun, it was the old lady. And there was another one. Scorpion or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the card game where he brought in the they said you can't make your own cards up at home. And he says, "Don't worry, I didn't make this one at home. I made it at work." Infinite Sheldon.
Oh yeah. Infinite Sheldon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was on last night was the one where Sheldon's gone to his mum's because his sister's giving birth.
I think I may have seen
They're
that.
all reminiscing, and then they agree at the end that in 20 years' time, yeah, they'll all meet back up, and they're all going, "Yeah, put it in your phone." And Stuart goes, I've only got a flip phone. I can't.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have. And at the end, he's the only one that turns up. He goes, "I knew it."
Yeah, I think I did see that one. Didn't he faint when everything like was coming out or whatever? He's like, oh god, he just like fell down.
No, because when she gives birth, he actually they gave him a vague request to get some towels, so he went to bed and beyond.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
To get towels.
That must have been a new. I don't think I've ever seen that one. That must have been a new one, or maybe it was an old one.
No, it's an old one.
I think it is.
Just go on YouTube. There's loads of Big Bang stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
The only problem is once you've watched one, they just fucking inundate you with loads.
No.
They need to make a new one, the old Sheldon, where he's an old man, or he's recreating himself as a robot or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Do you ever watch any of like the young Sheldon episodes?
Yeah, watch quite a lot of them.
Those ones are okay. Young Sheldon.
Yeah, I think it's the second episode where the FBI turn up and said he's been trying to buy uranium. And he goes, he's in the garage. He's not trying to build a rocket. And then the rocket comes flying over the top and he goes, sorry!
He was building, what's it? Nuclear generator.
Yeah, to power the estate.
Yeah. Which he also mentions in the Big Bang Theory itself.
Yeah, no. They did actually take some of the Big Bang Theory stuff.
Yeah.
Into Young Sheldon.
I like the one where they had the speaker right there, and they had that, I don't know, it was like some like white liquid or whatever, and it was bouncing on the speaker.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyone can do that.
Yeah. And then it gets shot up and gets stuck on the ceiling, and Sean's like, amazing.
It was
that wasn't. No, that was the Meatloaf episode with the space toilet. Wolowitz has made, and it's going to malfunction because of the Russians' diet.
Yeah.
So they use his mom's meatloaf, and And he Pingy at the end when it falls back down, Penny goes, "What the hell was that?" And he goes, "That's classified."
Yeah. What about when Wallace had the robot hand and it was like massaging his shoulder and then like it got stuck down on his pee-pee?
Yes, he used it for something else.
Yeah. Took him to,
Yeah,
and the one,
he's at the hospital. That bloody nurse.
I love the nurse. The nurse was
She
great.
needs to be cloned, right? She's on the reception everywhere. She's the nurse. She's everywhere in the program.
Or how about the one when
I'm sorry.
when he's out at the baseball field and he made that little electronic because he's
The Mars
making
rover.
yeah, and he's going to do like the pitch or whatever, and the robot is just like slowly like going out there.
You suck, Wallowitz.
Yeah.
He's got a valid point.
That was pretty good.
yeah. Well, you know the woman that played the voice of Howard's mum.
Yeah.
Well, when she died, and they took Mrs. Wallowitz out of the series by making her die as well.
How come they never show her face or whatever?
She was one of the backroom staff.
One of the what?
She was one of the backroom staff, and she never wants to be on the show.
Yeah. But after she died, there were pictures of her placed in various places at different episodes as a memorial to not to Mrs. Wallowitz, to the woman who played whose voice they used.
I've never seen that. What are they like in like in different in at Howard's house? Like there's pictures of the person that played the mom's voice. Like there's pictures of her in various areas.
Yeah, there was one on the side of Sheldon and thingy's Leonard's fridge.
Oh, I'll have to check that out because like when I'm watching a show, I always like to see like what's going on in the background as well as like what's happening like with everybody else. Like I like to pay attention to things like what's going on in the background. I'm like, oh, what the heck was that? Because like like on Friends, how they have that they have that magnetized board that you write on with the magnet pen and you can erase it with the little slidey thing. Like there's always like different things like written on there. So I always like try to like look to see like what's written on it.
There was a picture on the nightstand next to the bed. I'm not sure whether it was. I think it was. Was it next to Sheldon's bed? I think something like that.
I'll have to pay attention to that next time. So she was just one of the people that
Well, she was just the voice.
well no, like the one that that did the voice, she worked behind the scenes. Right?
Well, yes, she was just used as the voice. She was a voice actor.
Oh, I thought she did stuff like behind the scenes. Like I thought she was like an actual person that didn't want to show her face, so she worked behind the scenes of the show or something.
I mean, I thought because of the similarity, I thought originally that it was Bernadette that was doing the voice, but it wasn't. It was they made Bernadette's voice sound like Mrs. Wallowitz.
You know that one where they where she was sitting in the chair, and then they turn the chair around and it's her like it's a skull face of her or whatever.
It was
when he kills her off.
I thought that's what she actually looked like. I was like, is that what she really looked like?
No, it was a Norman Bates thing from Psycho.
Yeah. That was kind of funny.
PJ, cow tipping, true or false?
What's true or false?
Can you tip a cow?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
It's hard to, but
You
you
can't.
can.
You can't. It's in Big Bang Theory. Penny says she tipped over a cow, and then later on, yeah, Sheldon says to her, she says something when because she got married to Zach. And she
Yeah.
didn't realize it, and he goes, "At any chance was Las Vegas on its side?" And she goes, "Come to think about it."
Oh yeah, because you remember
Yeah,
in the
when they were
movie.
drunk.
Remember in the movie Tommy Boy when they go and try to tip the cow and it doesn't budge? I don't know if you ever seen that movie Tommy Boy, but yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think it can be done.
No, the cat wants to come in.
There you go. You can't keep a tap. You
You
can't
can't
tip
tip.
a cow over by yourself. It needs 3 people, because 2 have to take one of its legs out, and then the other one has to push it.
Yeah. But then it could just get right back up again.
Yeah, and then you better run.
I found the first glitch already with fucking Fortnite. Music volume does not work at all.
Uh-oh. I don't think Laura's noticed that.
I had to disable what was it? Licensed audio because I can't get the damn lobby music in my lobby to mute. It's so fucking loud. And you put all the volumes to 0 and apply it and it doesn't do anything. And I even shut the game down and reloaded it. It's still not working.
No, let Laura know.
I had to mute it in order to mute licensed audio just to get the shut the fuck off.
Laura said they're aware of it because she's turned off all music.
I had to do that in order to turn it off because it was just fucking loud as hell. Couldn't hear myself think.
It's so loud in here, I can't even hear myself think.
Getting started on my chocolate chip pie filling with the black cocoa. Chip pie is traditionally southern pie and custard base.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Jermaine, and I'm calling.
Oh, they did a update to the underworld. Interesting.
Yep.
Hello.
Is Laura coming back on to play or what?
I'm calling about your unmanned request. This is the talk.
Yes.
Okay, great. For security purposes, would you please verify the last worker's social and date of birth?
5611, date of birth 6/27/1952.
Just muting you, Paul.
How's he
Oh,
doing?
that's not another scam call.
Well, most legit companies will only ask you for your last 4 digits because they can't do nothing without that anyway. They can't do nothing without the full number. It's what? 9 numbers. So if a company asks you for your full social, then yeah, you gotta be a little wary.
Like, I'm not giving you that shit.
Most companies, though, they'll ask you for your last
got that
four
voice?
digits and your date of birth. I don't know who the hell is he talking to. You say?
I
No,
don't know.
he just answered the phone. Somebody rang him.
Jump on the game here in a few minutes. About 10 minutes. Do some of these weekly quests I missed out on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and try to figure out something to do today. But I'll see you guys later on.
You know what you should do, TJ?
Get
What?
your snuggie and get a little
Make
weird.
your wife a nice cup of coffee.
Well, I think she's already on her. I think she's already
Yeah.
on her second cup already.
Doesn't matter. Make her a nice cup of tea or coffee, a nice snack, and treat her like a princess for the day.
I don't know. There's this school I seen like across the way when I sent my Air 2S out earlier. I was like, how the heck do you get to this damn place? And so like I had to find a sign somewhere, and I found it. And so I Googled it, and I was like, oh, let's go here and fly the drone over there today. But I think it's gonna rain. I hope it doesn't. We've had so much rain. We don't even need any more rain, I don't think.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature doesn't care if you need rain or not. She's giving it you whether you want it or not.
Yeah. Can't do nothing about it. But anyways, see y'all later on this evening.
Have a good evening. Or a
You
good
too.
day. Doom.
Must
know
be
it's
off
just been
today
whacked
and he's
with a
bored.
pen.
Yeah, he must be off today and bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to do. Yeah, I fucking shredded the side of my leg too. I was outside doing cleanup, and there was we have some of those big ass like lava rocks,
Ouch.
massive ones. And I went to go jump over a puddle, and Sarah grabbed my arm, but she didn't pull me hard enough, and my fucking leg went right down the side of it. Fucking, oh my god, dude, those rocks, I hate those things.
Yeah, bet the
'Cause they
fucking
will just shred your skin, dude. My whole side of my leg's just shredded right now. Looks like a cheese grater went through it.
Ouch.
See, in Southern California, I grew up where they had a lot of lava type rocks, dude. And those, like I said, those things, you gotta be careful walking across them and stuff. Because if you fall, you'll just cut the shit out of yourself. I don't even know where the people that lived here before got these rocks from, because I don't think there's lava rocks in Florida anywhere that I know of. So they must have brought them in from somewhere else.
Probably got it from a garden centre.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, they're pretty big too. Like they're bigger than they're like twice the size of a basketball. They're pretty big.
Oh, it puzzles me over here. You see rocks in people's gardens, you're like, how the fuck did you get that there?
Yeah, they're not heavy though. I mean, as big as they are, you can pick them up and chuck them. I mean, they're very light because they're, you know, I don't know if you ever seen lava rock in person, but they're very airy because there's just nothing but holes through them, so they're super light. They don't really weigh a whole lot.
No, we only have normal rock, but these rocks, these stones, boulders, whatever you want to call them, I've seen them get lifted in, and the actual crane that lifts them in, the thing that's carrying it snaps, and they drop it. Fucking hell, I don't know how to make a mess.
I lost my crock, and there was a fucking hole in the yard. It was because our whole backyard got flooded. And I was walking through the backyard in my Crocs, and my fucking leg went down into a hole, and I lost my Croc. I had to reach down there and pull it up out of there. Our backyard almost flooded into the house. Like the back porch kept it all at bay all around the edges of it, but the screen door, I had to go get sandbags and sandbag up the screen door to keep it out because it was starting to come into the back porch. But luckily the sandbags held up and kept it out. So, but the walls on the screen porch all the way around that didn't leak through them or anything. That actually they held up. So, but you should have saw the amount of water that was getting dumped in our backyard for like an hour and a half. Oh my God, it was crazy. For a good hour and a half, 2 hours, it was just, I mean, it was like somebody just opened up a faucet right over the house.
Well, hopefully you won't have another one for another 100 years.
Wish. Usually you deal with this shit about every 3 to 5 years. We'll have one bad one.
Now you can see why we retreated and gave you the land.
But we had the windows boarded up. I boarded all the windows up in the house. So. Sarah was freaking out because she couldn't see out the windows.
Well, that must be horrible.
I was like, well, I can take the hole saw and drill a little like peephole through the board if you want. I was like, ain't gonna hurt it. She was like, no, it's all right.
Yeah, yeah. Knowing your luck, you drill a little hole, and there's one little stone that just come through and go.
Yep. You know, one little spot, something decides to fucking smack the window. We had our yard was full of shit. Our backyard. Oh my God, dude. We had there was just branches everywhere, big ass branches that fell off trees that were just everywhere. It took
Did you
me a
inherit
good-
anything that you needed?
No, I didn't get anything. But it was a good 3-4 hours of cleanup. I said I got it down to 2 piles. I just been putting off taking.
Well, that's not bad considering the storm that went through. It only took you a couple of hours to clean up. That's not bad.
Too bad. I took the fence down because on part of the yard we have wire fencing up that I put up, the temporary wire fencing for the dogs.
Yeah.
So I just disconnected that and unrolled it, and then I was able to get everything out the one side of the yard because only one side of the yard has a gate. So I just undid the fence on the other side and took it right down to the road because it was closer.
What did it sound like with all that wind howling around you? God, it must have been horrible.
It was, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it wasn't. You couldn't really hear it too much inside, unless you were like sitting in complete quietness. Because with the thick ass brick walls and the boards up on the windows, it kind of dampened the sound. But when we had the big box fan running, because I had to take the window unit out of our window,
yeah,
boarded up. So we had a box fan running in our room, and it was pretty loud, so you couldn't really hear it. When I turned the fan off, you could hear the wind.
So do you start your new job on Monday now?
Yeah. I'll be there at 7 in the morning on Monday.
If the schools are there, that is.
Well, as long as they have power and stuff. But our area didn't really get hit too bad as far as infrastructure. Like I said, mainly the 2 things that got knocked out was the internet and the cell service.
So was you not in the eye of the storm then?
No, we were, but it's just our infrastructure held up because they've reinforced a lot of our area. Because, like I said, a lot of our city they've pretty much ripped everything out and did it from scratch and put all new shit in. So, like I said, if you drive through my city, everything looks brand new. All the street poles, the power lines, everything looks brand new. Nothing looks old and dingy because they've redid everything because the amount of people moving here, they've had to redo everything. So, you know, all our shit's like up to date and modern, and most of it held up. So they didn't really have a whole lot of problems. They had a few transformers that blew around the city here and there. A few neighborhoods got out of power, but they had most everything up and running. I mean, it's been 3 days now, and they've gotten cell service back up, internet service. Some of the neighborhoods that were out of power, they've gotten those back up that quick. So now they're pretty quick. I mean, Florida, out of most states, when it comes to natural disasters, Florida's response is pretty top notch as far as they're really good at getting shit back up quick. But like I said, like just our power poles alone, like I said, they took out all those old, dingy wood poles, and they've put all these big, huge, tall steel poles that sit higher than the tree lines. So
Yeah.
you don't really have a lot of trees that reach them that can fall and break the cables or knock them off the poles. So we didn't really have that problem this time. So, and I was watching the poles. I could see some of the poles from the backyard during the storm, because obviously our area still had power, so the streets were still lit up, and those poles weren't moving at all. They weren't swaying or anything. I mean, they just were solid as could be in that wind.
They did the job.
Now, granted, it was only 90 to like 110-mile-an-hour winds, but
It's still
They
bloody a
did.
lot.
yeah, they didn't move though. Like I said, with wooden poles, you got like we have a wooden pole in our backyard, right at the corner of our backyard. That's an older pole, and it has a big ass transformer on it. It sits about 15, 20 feet above the ground. It's not very high, to be honest. It
Yeah.
actually sits quite low. And one of the trees was reaching it, and during the storm, you could hear it going woo, woo, and then you would see a bright ass light, and the whole backyard would just light up. Because every time the wind would kick up in a certain direction, it would knock that tree into this transformer. But it just didn't do enough to knock power. It didn't blow the transformer, so it held out. It did it probably about 10 times where you could hear it. You could hear it surging, and it was super loud. Like you could hear it over the wind and everything. And then you would see the whole backyard just light the fuck up like it was daytime. And I think that's what fried our internet, because the internet junction box that connects all the neighbors' houses and our house hangs right underneath the transformer. And after it did it the very last time the transformer surged, that's when the internet went out. And the guy came today and reconnected everything, or got it hung back up there and everything, and tested it and everything, got it working. So, because our cable was almost laying on the ground, but it didn't actually disconnect from the box. It was still connected. It's just
That's
the
all right.
box came undone. So, yeah, that's pretty wild though. Got a few tree limbs. And you could hear them hit the roof too, like off the big tree. You would be sitting there, all of a sudden you hear it, boom. And then you were like, okay, was that the big one that fell just now? Because you were kind of sitting around just waiting, expecting like one of those big ass branches, that's like 10, 15 inches wide,
Yeah.
just come falling through the house. And luckily the tree held out. So, but Sarah's cousin, he works for a tree cutting business, and he said he'd come over and trim the trees up for us. And he said all he wants in payment is some lunch. He said, you guys buy me lunch, I'll come over and trim all the trees up for you. So
There you go.
otherwise, that one big ass tree alone, that would be fucking $600-800 to get that trimmed up. We had to pay him. But he said, no, y'all just get me some lunch. I'll come over there and spend a day and trim it up for you. I figured that. I was like, oh, that's fair. So, because I actually went over to his house right before the storm, as the storm was coming in, and we cut the last couple of boards. I used a skill saw he borrowed from his boss.
Yeah.
And we finished cutting the boards for our house, and then brought them back over, and I put them up real quick. Because boarding the house up didn't take long at all. It took me 20 minutes to do all the windows. It was that quick. So I just put them up there and self-tapped, boom, right into the frames of the windows all the way around.
Yeah. So does your house not have the metal shutters then?
No. I wish we did, though. That'd make it a lot easier. The shutters can be very expensive, too, to have installed.
Mind you, the metal ones probably rackle like shit.
Well, it depends on what kind you have, too. Like, they have some that come down as, like, that look like the movie Purge, where they just slide down right over the windows, lock into place. And then
Yeah.
they have some that just are the real ugly ones that are almost like little sunshade awnings all the time, and then you put them down whenever a storm's coming in.
Yeah.
Now the wood was solid though, dude. They didn't move at all. So
Yeah, when you think about it, the wind is taking down trees and ripping things apart, and yet there are little screws that you put into your window frame holding that piece of wood like for God knows what.
well, luckily our windows are recessed into the brick about 3 or 4 inches,
Yeah.
and then the frames are, between the wall and the bricks, so they're pretty strong, the frames themselves. So being recessed in there kind of helped a little bit too. So they're not just sticking out on the edge of the wall, they're recessed about 3 or 4 inches into the wall.
Yeah.
So it kind of doesn't give the wind anything to be able to grab onto. So it's really just there for if a tree branch fell and hit the board, it hit the
Yeah.
board instead of coming through the window,
Well, 'cause some people lost their houses, didn't they?
Oh yeah. It's bad in Daytona and Tampa. Yeah, people got flooded out. Like I said, we almost got flooded in our backyard. Like the front of our property sits higher than the houses across the street. Like they sit a lot lower than us, and they're on the
Yeah.
edge of the lake. So if the lake would have like crusted over, it would have flooded their houses before it would have flooded ours. But the problem is Sarah's mom's backyard sits a little lower than the front yard does. The front yard goes down on a slant. So
Yeah.
the only way I could see her fixing that is she's going to have them bring in like a truckload of dirt and try to raise the backyard a little bit and then put drainage in so it drains to the front. So she come out and she looked at the backyard. She goes, "It always floods back here." I said, "Not like this, it don't." I said, "I've never seen it flood back here like this." So what the hell are you talking about? It always floods like this. No, it doesn't. I say it's just enough to, like I said, if it wasn't for the porch walls keeping the water at bay, we probably would have been screwed because I had just enough sandbags to sandbag up the screen door,
Yeah. Well,
and the dog door that goes out the porch. I had enough sandbags to sandbag both those up.
strangely enough, on Thursday, our news was about the hurricane that you got. Just constant hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. Once it passed over, not even a mention. The last I heard, the 16 people lost their lives. That was the last news I heard about it.
That was what I heard yesterday when I went to Starbucks and I got on and watched about 10 minutes of the news. I heard there were 16 deaths so far.
18 now.
18.
Yeah, they're
It's
18.
better than the last hurricane though, because the last one that hit when it went up to North Carolina, they had like 100 and something people died. So and then they had over 500 or 600 missing still, but oh yeah, the wood is all stacked neatly in the shed outside. Dusty for the next time. It's
Well,
all marked too and pre-cut for each window. So
that's what I was going to say. Once you've got it all marked out and ready.
yeah, it's already pre-cut for each window, and it's already and each one of them's marked which window they go to, so it's real easy. Like I said, it'll only take me 20 minutes to go around and board all the windows up. It's really fast. So using the self-tapping screws too, I don't have to sit there and drill each hole individually. I just right through the wood, right through the metal frame. Makes it a lot faster putting something up. What's Laura doing?
What was that, Justin?
What's Laura doing?
Talking shit behind me. What are you doing, Laura?
About to jump on this game and do some quests.
Justin, stop asking you. Are you on Fortnite?
No. I've not long come off.
He's going to go on and do some of the quests. You want to go and help him? What?
Yeah, I'll probably be on it shortly. But...
You'll be on shortly, Justin. Give you a hand.
Travel distance in the air while using the witch's broom. There's a witch broom?
You've now got a broom, you've got a chainsaw.
Yeah, the way Laura explained it earlier, she went, I can't believe the update. They brought chainsaws in and brooms. I was like, what? So some people have a broom to defend themselves from some nutter with a chainsaw.
No, the broom is you can use it for but it's not actually that good. Because you go up and it just hovers. You try and get across the map as it's hovering.
Well, that's
I'm
the
gonna
definition of a broom.
I'm gonna jump in
Yeah,
there.
how
Catch
you
y'all
doing, Joe?
later.
Speaking.
All right, that's right,
What
Justin.
what picture you talking about?
I'm sure it was accidental. It's just a picture of my daughter. She's one of.
I'll mute Joe as well. Paul, you're muted, by the way. You all right there, Mark? Right. As no one's talking and that, I'm going to leave you all to it. Catch you later, Paul. Catch you later, Joe. Bye, Mark. Bye, everybody in the chat.
head down through the front hole. Shut in problem South African and Rita had this to reach 10 under. Oh, she gets it. She likes to look at that part. To the fray.
God. Them are nice.
Outside there are 2 clubs in a hat. I think she's got with the outside about setting up for a draw.
Players just half a club shy here in 11.
It's good. That's not going out in that.
There is one here that looks at my left hand side. I can see the one that sits alongside 10 and 12. The same of the car. It's really got on there next week. Also, we get 7 iron, but yeah, there's another taller window there. It's gusting on her. It should still carry that 132 foot bunker. There's a good 15 yards between sand and line.
Joe, how you doing? Mark is still here too.
Uh-huh.
Brenda is talking about what, another hurricane, 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks out. Sorry, I was on another line.
All right. Is everybody else gone?
Joe's
See-
on mute. He must
see,
be doing something.
Curtis came in at some point.
Well, I'm sorry I was so long away, and I'm glad somebody muted me because I was talking to somebody. What do you guys think? Do you want to close it down or?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, what time is it now?
12:30.
You've been going 3.5 hours nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to have a break before the next one. Yeah.
Okay, Mark. Thank you. We'll see you, Joe. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
All right. See you later, Paul.
Bye, everybody in the chat. Take care.